Howdy y'all, welcome back. Today we will be starting a new otome game called Nameless, the one thing you must recall. So before we get started, like I usually do, I want to read the summary of the game. Uh, so y'all know what the game is about. Howdy Gabriella, welcome. I'm glad to see you. You're just in time. We're just starting right now. So, on Steam, it says that Nameless, the one thing you must recall, is a visual novel game designed for female audience. Obviously, it's not just limited to a female audience. It was released by Chariots in English, Korean, and Japanese on November 11th, 2013. It's now available on Steam. So this game is 11 years old. Wow, that's crazy. It's an 11-year-old game. Yeah, wow. So Chariots is a company located in South Korea that has been developing ultimate games since 2012. The debut game, Dandelion, which is brought to you, is also available on Steam. I have seen also playthroughs of Dandelion, but I haven't finished the playthrough of it. Um, but yeah, so here's the story. So yeah, Chariots also made Mystic Messenger, which I mentioned as well. But it says the story is that Eddie's the name, it's the default name, but you can change it, is a high school student, and everything about her seems ordinary except that she has a special hobby. Eddie is into collecting ball jointed dolls made from the doll company, Corby Doll. Although she treats the dolls like a real family, she cannot talk about them to even her normal best friends. When her parents living overseas, she was left all alone after her grandpa's death. She started to rely on her dolls to escape from her loneliness. And then one day, she had a dream about feathers coming out from her diary. And when she woke up, she heard strange sounds coming from her kitchen. ... So, yeah. And I already said in other streams what happens. So, but yeah, that's how the summary leaves it off. And hope you had a good nap. Right? Nap. Or you just waking up for the day. No, that's not true. Right? Because we're in about the same similar time zone. So I hope you had a good nap. Hope you had a good rest. So, there you go. Look at them. They look so good. So let's new game. Okay. So あなたの小人形の名前を入力してください. So it's in Japanese, but I understand what it's saying. It says, please input the name of your first doll. So I have to input that in right now. What isn't showing? Let me see. Oh, that's because I'm on the wrong. There we go. Let me look at the. The YouTube video. Okay, so there you go. It should be showing now. I was on the wrong room in OBS. Okay, so Japanese says input the name of your first doll. But I hope the game isn't in Japanese because Steam should be set to English right now. So I'll have to reset Steam if it's still in Japanese. But yeah, that's what this says. Um, select a. Okay, so let me put the name. The name of my first doll. I think the first one. I think it was named. It was a. The earliest one I can remember was a stuffed animal. That is, it was a red stuffed animal, a red dog, right? It was a red dog that I won at a certain arcade game, and it was named after a dog that I used to have as a pet, but we had to give it away since we couldn't take care of him. So I named it after him, Rex, and in turn that name came from. Have you ever watched SpongeBob? And there was an episode of SpongeBob where Gary left, you know his pet snail Gary. Gary was no longer wanted to be with SpongeBob, so SpongeBob was looking for other pets, and I think it was a worm, right? A worm named Rex. I always liked that name, so I named the dog Rex, and then the stuffed animal was named after my dog. And then eventually I went back to the same arcade game and got a twin. I got another dog, and then I painted like red lipstick on it and painted eyelashes so it could be a twin sister. Can't remember what I named. I can't remember what I named her, but yeah, that's Rex. I think that was the first one. So I have to select a piece. So these are the people that we can do so far. So we can do it in any order. We could do um, Lance is the one with the white hair. Yanho is the one with, or Yanho is the one with the blonde hair, and Yuri is the one with the black hair. These two, this one has to be done. Is I think it's what's his name? Starts with a T, but the one starts with a T. You have to do that one last, and then after that, and then the last one, um, red, is the one with the red hairs in the middle. You have to do that one last. So okay, it is in Japanese. So let me see. Okay, I need to change the language. Why is this in English but the text is in Japanese? Oh, I can change the language right here. Okay, I don't have to reset Steam. Good. Oh, this will always also be the first time I'm hearing these people's voices actually, because the playthrough I originally watched this with, she turned the voices off and she voiced them herself. So I'll be able to hear the voices for the first time because I never went back to hear how they sound. Wait, let me go back. Um, because when they asked me to select a name and it was in Japanese, so are we gonna have a Japanese name? Let me just see. I'll go back because I can't. They don't give me an option to change the name again, and it was in katakana. I don't want it to be in katakana. I want to rename it. Okay, but let's see. Blinding white light fills my sight. Oh, my arms and legs feel lighter, and soon I feel my body hover. Yeah, it is in Japanese. I want to change it. I don't want to change her name. It won't give me the option to go back and change it. It's written in katakana. Do I say forget the name? Okay, so Rex. What's going on right now? Okay, did that work? Okay, tell me your name. Okay, so then Korea. I don't know that many Korean names, so let me look up a Korean name right quick, so I can have a name to name her. Let's see. Okay, how about Dahyun? Dahyun. It's after I named her after one of the Twice members of Twice. Okay. Blinding white light fills my sight. My arms and legs feel lighter and I soon feel my body hover. Where am I? Maybe I'm in a dream? I gather the strength to walk forward despite my feet barely touching the ground. No matter how far I go, white space continues without end. I open my eyes but I can't see or hear anything. I stop and look around. This place, so pure and clean, but for some reason I feel sad. This place, surrounded by glimmering light, white as snow, is breathtakingly beautiful, but such extreme beauty can only belong in another world. I see something blurred far away. I couldn't see properly because of the glaring light coming at me from all the directions. This music, I like it. All I could make out was a tall person and another slightly shorter. Two people?
정말 그것으로 괜찮습니까?
Are you really okay with that? Yes.
을 믿는 건가요?
Do you believe? Who are they? What are they talking about? I do not know.
대답과 행동이 맞지 않는군요. 좋습니다. 지금의 당신에게는 그것이 어울리니까요.
Your answer doesn't match your actions. All right. That is what suits you right now.
좋을 대로 하시죠. 단, 선택에 따른 결과는 모두 당신의 몫이라는 것만 기억해 주세요.
Do as you please, except remember that you are responsible for the consequences of your choice.
모든 것은 당신의 의지였다는 걸 잊지 마시길.
Do not forget that everything was done solely by your own will. I understand.
자, 그럼 이것을 받으세요.
Now then, take this. The tall man hands over something, and the man who took it looked down for a while and slowly turned to my side. His lips seemed to move a little. What? He seems to be talking to me. Let's go a little closer. Suddenly a fierce wind started to whip through. The wind seemed to will me out of this place. Hold on, not yet. Wait, I haven't... Along the wind, a myriad of feathers flew around and blocked my sight. I parted through the wind blowing towards me and made my way to him with all the strength I had. The moment I thought I'd finally reach him, I fell into a bottomless pit along with countless feathers. I was woken up by the noise of the alarm clock. There they go on a shelf like that. I love how you could see them part of the background on the shelf. Is it morning? But I think I was dreaming about something until just now. I keep tracing my memory, but still fuzzy from sleep. I cannot remember. I don't dream often, so the feeling after having one feels strange. The most recent dream was right. It was then. It was when Grandpa died, about 3 years ago from now. The day I fell asleep, tired from remembering my grandpa who was no longer by my side. I had a dream about waking up to a peaceful morning with him. In my dream, I saw him smiling and waking me up as always, telling me, "You'll be late if you don't get up now." And the next morning, when I realized that the smile was all just a dream, oh no, this won't do. Let's just think about happy thoughts in the morning. Anyways, it's definitely been a long time since I had a dream. I drew the curtains as soon as I got out of the bed. The window was slightly wet from the rain last night, but as a result, the sky was incredibly clear. Wow, the weather's so good today. Grandpa, isn't today perfect to hang out the laundry? I stared at the small framed picture on my desk. The house used to be the place where two people, my grandpa and I, used to live. He took care of me instead of my parents who went abroad for research. I listened to him more after I grew up because I lived with him since I was little. Yeah, they do. They look so cute. Most pictures are of Grandpa and I. Grandpa's smile was all in the pictures I pinned at the board above the desk. I cannot even begin to describe the amount of shock I received when he passed away from chronic illness. Days passed with me constantly passing out from crying so hard. Oh my goodness, girl, passing out? Unable to bear seeing me like this, my parents suggested I move to the States with them, but I shook my head. I didn't want to be a burden to their research, but more importantly, I couldn't leave this place. The house itself was full of memories I had with Grandpa.
얘가 고집을? 큰일이에요, 여보. 얘 자기 할아버지를 닮아서 한 번 고집 피우면 좀처럼 뻑질하는데.
She's being stubborn. It's serious, honey. She's stubborn like her grandfather. She won't budge.
정말 괜찮겠니? 그러지 말고 함께 가자꾸나. 엄마 아빠 일이라면 걱정하지 말고.
Are you sure you'll be alright? Please don't be like that. You don't have to worry about our work. No, it's really fine. All my friends are here. I want to graduate in Korea.
네가 정 그렇다면야.
If you say... Oops, sorry. If you say so. Alright. As they commonly say, no parent can persuade a child otherwise. I saw them off in their disappointed smiles, and I became alone in this house. The house is a bit too big to live in by myself. I slowly looked around the living room. Grandpa, it's already been over a year. Time flies by really fast, doesn't it? Around the house, there are still many traces of him other than the pictures. I'm living to the fullest just by myself, so don't worry. At first, I wasn't used to being alone, so every night I blankly stood inside the empty house. And every time, it just made me feel more and more lonely. But now, everything's alright. Because I have those kids. I see the desk smeared with the diaries and pens. And on the shelf next to it were my most cherished treasures. They were the joys of my life, and my precious friends who gave me my smile back. Look at them. Wait, can I? Wait, how do I remove this? I want to remove the text box so I can see them better. Hey everyone, had a good night's sleep? Okay, I can't find a way to remove it. Okay, I'll find a way to remove it. But yeah, look at them. They look so pretty. They look so pretty. I love them so much. They look so pretty. I looked up what Crowley dolls look like in real life, like ball jointed dolls, and they look very pretty in real life. Like the way their eyes and the faces look, it's very stylized and very elegant. Mom's right. I really am a carbon copy of Grandpa. He really loved books, and it was his hobby to collect antique books. So the house has always smelled of all kinds of books. And in my case, it was my hobby to collect dolls. Kroger Doll is the company that produced these dolls. I call it the company that gives dolls souls. The first day I got to know about Kroger Doll through the internet, I had this intense feeling. I have to find a way to, because I want to see his face. I want to see Yuri's face. Wait. I want to find a way to remove the text box. How to remove text box in Nameless. One thing you must recall. They say the escape key, but the escape key's not, okay, there we go. The escape key's working. Yeah, look at him. Yuri smiles so soft. I love it. Okay. After that day, I started collecting the allowance my parents sent me. And finally, one day, as I desperately hoped for, I got my first doll. He died after I bought my first doll, and that's when I devoted myself to collecting more dolls. Collecting dolls became more important to my life because I was left alone in this huge empty house. I ended up getting 4 more dolls, and now I have 5 in total. They were quite expensive to buy for an average student, so I had to cut back on the other expenses. Okay. So, I'm assuming that these choices are gonna lead me down to one of these people. So the way that she did it, the way that the girl who I watched play this, she did Lance, then Yunho, then Yuri, then Tay, and then Red. So I want to do that too because I think that's a natural progression of the story. So doll with silver hair. Hi, young master. This doll standing here flaunting his long, shiny hair is Lance, the first doll I ever bought. Lance is the one doll that always stood by me when Grandma was alive. Oh, I can look at all of them. Okay, good. Well, we'll do this one too. Good morning. You're as cute as usual. He is. This doll with its tiny, delicate face and bashfully gathered hands is Yunho, Chloe Doll's prototype. The day I met him, I was surfing the internet as usual after coming home. But then I saw Yunho being sold in an auction for a ridiculous price, and without hesitating, I clicked the bid button. Later, when I opened the delivered box and got Yunho, I unconsciously screamed out of happiness. What kind of person was the owner, selling such a pretty doll at such a cheap price? Yunho seems like he would never betray me if I love him unconditionally, and that's probably the biggest reason why I bought him. Yunho was the one I was most interested in. Like when I was first meeting these people, I was most interested in Yunho. Red hair. Hello, warrior. Earth is safe today, all because of you. I'm in the hair of the red-haired doll. Meeting Red was special. People were a bit surprised when Cobra Doll announced the action hero type doll Red in their new release conference. Cobra Doll has always been known for their charming and mature male dolls. Amongst all the worry, Cobra Doll recruited testers for Red, and luckily I was selected. When my name was announced, I couldn't believe my ears. But unfortunately, after the conference, Red was not officially released. Aww. They only gave they only chose one tester to give this doll for free, and that was me. It's still a shame that they didn't release the doll afterwards. It would have been nice for him to have gained popularity and be officially released, but as a result, I was the only person in the world who owned Red. But I can't help but feel gloomy every time I look at him. See a doll with brown hair. I wouldn't really call his hair brown, but I guess. I guess? I don't know. I want to describe it as brown. Look at the weather today. It makes me feel better just by looking. I feel like I'm looking at you. I raised the brunette's doll's hand and waved. There's a lot of backstory behind how I was able to get Tay. When Cobra Doll first released Tay, his popularity was beyond imagination. Being limited edition along with having a dandy and handsome face brought out an explosive response from the fans. As a result, I failed to purchase it. I could only get him because he was limited edition, but I'm fine with it. See a doll with black hair. I see the tallest doll among the five. The tall, black-haired doll had a slender body. Oh, the tall, black-haired doll with a slender body and model-like face is Yuri. Unlike the existing dolls in Kobe Doll's adult line, he seems realistic and has a mature adult and looks like a mature adult male. The number of visitors still explodes when I post pictures of you on the blog. It was Yuri who saved my blog from wasting away to rot. I received lots of comments when I uploaded pictures of him. Whatever, I think I like that too. His broad shoulders and beautiful figure oozes sexiness. Itsuki's hair is described as brown. It's very interesting. Huh? It's as if he's telling us with his body, I am cool. I doubt more explanation is needed. I mean, I would understand if Tay, I mean, like, isn't Itsuki has red hair, right? Let me see. I'm forgetting. Wait. Itsuki, Memories Blues. Yeah, I'm looking it up. Okay, I guess this has kind of like a burgundy, mahogany type reddish, like a red woodish color. So I guess I can see how people might say it's brown, but I would say red. I think red is the more appropriate term for his hair color because it's a, like red is a normal actual hair color. Like that's the hair color that people actually have. So red is a perfectly fine description. Stop looking. I know. Uh, Yuri, like I have to admit, Yuri looks so beautiful, especially as a doll. Like those eyes, those the lips, the expression on his face. It's so nice. I love it. The money was a bit tight from the expense, but I have no regrets. Whew. Anyway, the new shoes should arrive today. To whom should I put them on first? I strain myself to stretch. The five dolls watch in silence. Although they are lifeless dolls, it's become a habit to talk to them like this. Dawn, I'll be late today. I'll be late. I have to get ready. The clock was heading towards 8. I picked up my uniform sprawled on the floor and was heading out the door when I suddenly halted. I hurried back to my room and said goodbye to the dolls. Watch the house, everyone. I'll be back. They said no and never returned, but I said bye as if they were real people. Made it! I was able to make it on time after catching the bus. Last bus. It wasn't. I was in ruins after surviving the crowded bus, but all that matters is that I wasn't late. I'm really going. I'm really going to wake up early, son, tomorrow. Otherwise, I'll die like this. I pledge this every day, but I've never actually done it.
오호라. 오늘은 UFO가 동쪽에 떴냐? 머리카락 손질 좀 해. 하긴 매일 아침 그렇게 다양한 방향으로 머리 안테나를 세우는 것도 재주긴 재주다 얘.
Okay, I think I remember who this is. I think I remember who this is. Another thing. Oh, did the UFO rise from the west today? Fix your hair. Although, it really is a talent having your hair stick up like that, in different directions every morning. Huh? Oh, hi, good morning. I sit on my desk, pressing my stuck-up hair behind my head. She approaches the seat next to me. The way she sweeps the shine of voluptuous curls, or the way she drops her eyes, reeks of elegance. All you have to see is a fearless voice and confident moves to notice herself. A short personality.
너도 좋은 아침.
Yeah, our best friend, or one of our best friends, say she's so pretty. Good morning to you too.
그런데 밤마다 뭘 하길래 그렇게 매일 아슬아슬하게 지각을 면하는 거야?
Oh,
혹시
not say, soy.
남친이라도 만나냐?
What do you do every night that makes you barely come here on time? Do you have a secret boyfriend or something? Well, I do have doll boyfriends. Last night I was so absorbed with taking pictures of the dolls that I went to bed at dawn.
안녕.
Oh yeah, and then she be, hey, hey, that's too deep. Hey, 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 hey. Yeah, hey. Yeah, that's better. That's better. I hear another voice behind me. I love we have our beautiful Bifonen friend Shimbi. She obviously she's a girl, but she looks like a beautiful boy. We love it. I turn around to see a girl with short boyish hair right behind my back. Oops, I keep doing that. The girls in the class stared as they saw her. She is a Bifonen. As they saw her standing behind with slanted hands in her pockets. Hi, Shimbi. Soy, Shimbi and I are called the trio in the class. Soy and Shimbi were childhood friends since they were little, and I became friends with them after I entered the academy. I never thought I'd be friends with them at first because of their gorgeous and showy looks. Yeah, at first.
그래서 말인데, 너 어떻게 생각해?
Yeah, both of them are so, they look so pretty. They look so nice. So, what do you think? What? Sorry, I missed it. Say that again?
뭐야, 사람이 얘기하고 있는데. 너 또 그 멍 때리는 버릇 나온 거야?
Hey, I was talking here. Are you staring at nothing again?
됐어. 아무튼 이거 말이야, 이거. 네가 보기엔 어떤 디자인이 나은 것 같아?
Anyways, about this, here. Which design looks better to you? Oh, look at her. Look at she be in the magazine. She looks so pretty. So had me a magazine. The top 5 cute dresses in trend for girls. The gorgeous model posed in a pretty dress looks familiar. The name of the model written on the bottom left of the page looks familiar too. Shimbi. Ever since Shimbi was street cast, she has often missed classes for modeling work. So it tells me that she has a lot of fans and is quite popular nowadays. But Shimbi herself doesn't seem to be too interested in those things.
그나저나 신비야, 너 요새 잡지란 잡지에는 다 나오던데 힘들지 않아?
Anyway, Shimbi, you're everywhere in the magazines nowadays. Isn't it hard?
조금 그럭저럭 견딜만 해.
A bit. It's okay though.
너도 참 고생이다. 그러니까 나처럼 그때 거절하지 그랬어.
You have it tough. You should have said no like I did. Soy was beside Shimbi when she was cast, and so was offered too, but refused right at the spot. Okay, hold on a second. I need to respond to my mother real quick. She texted me. Okay, sorry. If you model, won't you be able to meet cute male models? Well, what if that's not what she wants? I asked her why later on, and she replied like this.
아직 내공이 부족하구나 친구야. 모델은 아니야. 보기만 해서는 만족할 수 없다고.
You have a long way to go, my friend. Modeling isn't it. I can't be satisfied with just looking.
네가 원하는 건 한 단계 높은 차원. 그래. 모델의 몸을 마음껏 만질 수 있는 디자이너 같은 게 더 좋지.
Designer. I want someone at a higher level. Yes, I'd rather be a designer who can touch the models as much as she wants. Okay, girl. Okay. After that, I didn't listen carefully.
눈부셔. 오늘은 왜 잠잠한가 했다.
God, it's so bright. I was wondering why today was so quiet. She turned her head towards the flashlight. Countless phones were flashing through the windows on the hallway. It's a sight that's become common due to Shimbi's rise in popularity. Everyone seems to have waited for this moment.
지난주에는 신비가 수업 들으러 자주 나오지 못했으니 더 걱정인 거지. 나도 지난주에는 매점에서 만나서 겨우 인사만 했어.
You're more desperate since Shibi missed class a lot last week. Even I barely said hi in the cafeteria last week.
야, 근데 넌 수업은 안 들을 거면서 그날은 왜 온 거야?
Hey, why did you come to school that day if you were going to come to class?
우유 사러.
To buy milk. Oh, look at that face.
여기에서밖에 안 파는 게 있어.
There's one that's only sold here. Yup. Right.
아, 맞다. 매점 이야기가 나와서 말인데
Oh yeah, speaking of the cafeteria, I almost had a heart attack this morning. A heart attack? Why?
그게 말이야. 신비가 아침부터 딸기 우유가 마시고 싶다고 해서 둘이 매점에 가고 있었거든.
Okay, listen. We were heading to the cafeteria because Shimmy said she wanted some strawberry milk.
넌 아침부터 그걸 두 개나 마시고 싶냐?
Do we really want to drink two of those do you really want to drink two of those in the morning? In front of you. Huh? In front of you.
앞에 뭐가 있다는?
What's in front of
아침부터 시끄럽군.
Oh my god. Um 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 It's morning and it's morning and it's already noisy.
유진 선생님, 대체 그게 뭐예요?
But Mr. Eugene, what is that?
아까부터 깍깍 시끄럽다. 조용히 말해도 다 들려. 뭘 가지고 들려가느냐?
You've been screaming and it's loud. I can still hear you without yelling. What's the big fuss about?
비요! 온몸이 피투성이잖아요. 그리고 손에 든 거 뭐예요? 설마 칼은 아니겠죠? 네!
Yeah, he has nice hair. I was gonna say something. Oh, you haven't seen what's that game called? Hatoful Boyfriend. But for anyone who might be watching this later on that's seen Hatoful Boyfriend, this nurse is kind of like that nurse. He is he's questionable. He's a questionable person, as you could probably tell. He's a little questionable. And I think the human version of the nurse in Hatoful Boyfriend, I think he even has long hair if I recall correctly. I don't know. I have to look it up. But he's one of those quirky, eccentric, questionable nurses. But blood! You're covered in blood. And what's that in your hands? Is that a knife? Is it? Call 911.
이거 말인가? 소란 필요가 없어. 이건 말이지. 자,
What? Oh, this? It's nothing. This is here.
저리 치우세요!
Ew! Ew! Get that away from me! It's ketchup.
그래, 케첩이다. 아침으로 햄버거를 먹으려고 했거든. 그런데 너무
We see his
커서
eyes.
힘들었어.
We finally see his purple eyes. Yes, ketchup. I wanted a burger for breakfast, but it was too big to eat, so I cut it with the surgical knife. Some got on my clothes.
왜 그래 웃어있지? 너희도 먹고 싶어서 그런가? 좋아, 나눠주지. 나를 따라 양호실로 오도록 해.
Why are you guys standing like that? Oh, do you want some? Okay, I'll share.
나를 따라 양호실로 오도록 해. 그러고 보니 신비. 모처럼 이거 아니 너의 비굴에 대해 진지하게 얘기도 나누고 싶어.
Follow me to the infirmary. Oh, and Shimbi, since you're coming anyways, I would love to have a serious chat about your fibula.
어머, 나 다이어트 하고 있었지. 그럼 저희는 가볼게요. 선생님,
Adieu?
아디유.
Oh, that reminds me. I was on a diet. We'll be off then. Adieu, Mr. Eugene.
잠깐.
Wait.
진짜로 심장이 떨어질 뻔했다니까. 왜 아침부터 햄버거를 먹다 그 난리를 치냐 이거야. 그리고
I almost had a heart attack. I really almost had a heart attack. Why do you have to eat a burger in the morning and... So he punched the table. Oh my god.
왜 음식 자르는데 수술용 나이프를 쓰냐고. 여기는 대체 비품 관리를 어떻게 하는 거야?
Why in the world did he use a surgical knife to cut food? How do they take care of the equipment here? I mean, why is there a surgical knife in the first place? We even learn anatomy.
으, 정말. 처음에 얼굴만 보고 설렜던 내가 미쳤었지.
Ugh, really? I was crazy to have a crush on him just for his looks. Weren't cute looks all that mattered?
무슨 소리야. 잘생긴 외모는 사랑을 시작하기 위한 조건일 뿐이야. 진정한 사랑을 위해서는 그 다음이 중요해.
What are you talking about? Good looks aren't just necessary for starting love. What comes next is important for true love.
잘 들어. 외모는 기본적으로 통과해야 할 관문이라고. 두 번째 관문은 정상인일 것. 양호 선생의 경우엔 두 번째에서 탈락이야.
Listen carefully. Appearance is simply the first gate guys have to pass. The second gate is being normal. Mr. Eugene failed to pass the second one. I nod. I agree that he's not normal.
그리고 세 번째 관문이 뭔지 알아?
Do you know what this third gate is? What is it?
바로 매너야, 매너. 하지만 네 번째 관문을 통과하지 못하면 이 모든 게 소용없는 법. 네 번째 관문은
It's manners. Manners. Oh, if they don't pass the fourth gate of all. Oh, but if they don't pass the fourth gate, all of those are useless. The fourth gate is. Zoe's eyes glimmered.
바로 능력이지. 하지만 이건 역시 다섯째 관문을 통과하지 못하면 잘 구운 스테이크에 간장을 뿌려대는 것과 마찬가지야.
Compatibility. But again, if they can't pass the fifth gate, it's just like spraying soy sauce on a beautifully colored cooked steak. The fifth gate is. Hey, are you listening? I just hope that someone manages to pass all those gates before she becomes a regular grandmother. I mean, are those gates even really that bad, to be honest? Let me look at them again. She said appearance. I mean, that's pretty normal. Most people are attracted based on people's appearances. It's a pretty normal thing. Being normal, being a normal human being, like I feel like that's something that most people would expect their partners to have, to be. The third gate is manners. I mean, most people want their partners to have manners too, right? I believe that's normal. To have some to be decent, to be courteous, to be, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, and capability. I mean, capability seems. Oh, compatibility. Compatibility. Yeah, to be compatible. That's a normal thing to expect. It doesn't really not that complicated.
그러고 보니
Now that I think about it, huh?
양호 선생이 너 찾고 있던 것 같은데.
The school nurse was looking for you. What?
맞다. 그러고 보니 너 오면 양호실에 들르라고 했었다.
Oh, right. He said you should stop by the infirmary. What? Thanks for telling me so quickly.
그럴 수도 있지 뭐. 9번이연 잘 다녀오시게. 건투를 비네.
No biggie. Miss Health Commissioner, have a safe trip. I wish you good luck. All right, thank you. I stood up weakly. As I walked, drowned in my thoughts, I quickly arrived at the front of the infirmary. I should listen to Soe and stop staring at nothing. I tapped both my cheeks with my hands. You look for?
베아트리치.
Oh my gosh, this boy.
베아트리치. 어째서 난 이렇게도 매혹적인 걸까?
Are you done? Okay. Oh, Beatrice, look at your beautiful fourth lumbar vertebrae. Oh, Beatrice, how can you be this enchanting? There cannot be another woman more beautiful than you. The handsome guy was embracing a skeleton model and ardently confessing his love in the morning. He's so good looking. What a shame. There are more than a few people who are blessed with good looks, but miserably fail at using them. What others think like this me playing with dolls. I was kind of thinking that too. I was kind of thinking like, well, he might be playing with a skeleton. He might be romancing a skeleton, but you know, I guess I am the one that has doll boyfriends. But I feel like that's different. I feel like there's a difference between having my doll boyfriends and you romancing a skeleton in your office. I feel like there's a difference. Let's make sure no one knows. My belief in that some hobbies should remain secret was not wrong. Mr. Eugene, I heard you ask for me. His eyes, like they, like the tint of the tint changes. Sometimes a deep purple, and then sometimes like a pinkish purple. He looked at me with bitter eyes for interrupting a private quality time. He looks dandy as always, just the looks.
아, 학생이군. 부른 지 한참 된 것 같은데 이제야 온 건가?
Hmm? Oh, a student. I asked for you some time ago, and now here you are. He had me run errands that off. He had me run errands that often, but still don't. Oh. He had me run errands that often, but still don't know my name. He don't know the names of most kids. Oh, but he did seem to remember Soy and Shinbi's names. Probably because they pretty. Of course, his idea of beauty is a bit different from those of others. Oh, sorry, I forgot.
뭐 좋아. 저기 있는 녀석을 준비실로 옮기도록.
Well, alright. Move that guy to the prep room. He pointed at the upper body anatomy model he frequently used during classes. His name was, I think, Christopher. Whenever I run errands, he often told me all kinds of stories. One of them was about Christopher. Christopher is apparently Beatrice's half-brother. Mr. Eugene was honestly annoyed with him when he takes care of him because Beatrice adores him. Such a tear-jerking story. I don't think I should carry this alone. Although the model was just the upper body, it was too heavy for a girl to carry alone. Um, I picked the model up in quite an unattractive pose. He didn't give me a single glance despite me struggling to pick it up. Well, Mr. Eugene, I'll be heading out.
베아트리치. 넌
Can
어찌
you?
이렇게 오랫동안 견갑물을 가지고 있는 거지?
Oh, Beatrice, how can you have such beautiful shoulder blades? How can you seduce me like this? I already adore every single particle of you. I should close the door when I head out. Some kids who were passing by heard his voice through the open door and started whispering. Some argued that it didn't matter because he looked cute. I mean, if that's what he likes, then let him. He can keep that to himself. You know, that's fine if he does it in his privacy, but I don't want to be witness to that. If I'm not to ruin my life with just one choice, I will quit thinking that. Someone else said he's not too creepy. Not too. No, someone said that he's too creepy and asked if he's not crazy. I agree. Heavy. Christopher, I mean. This model is indeed too heavy for a girl to carry. The only reason why I can manage to carry is because my trained arm muscles are used to carrying 2 kilogram dolls every day. Some of the boys pass by, but no one even looks. No one notices me because I'm too ordinary anyways. Things would be different from Soy and Shinbi. Soy would have shoved the boys around like a queen, and for Shinbi, the girls would have volunteered to help. I smirked, imagining all that. I don't really feel bitter though. I agree too that their looks attract people. Oh no, recess will be over soon. I should hurry up. I'm here! Guys, I'm back! I'm tired. I throw myself onto the sofa without even taking my uniform off. As I buried myself in the comfy sofa, I felt as if all my sore muscles were screaming. God, my shoulders. Tomorrow I'm definitely not going, even if Mrs. Eugene asks for me. All I do is suffer. I turn around on the sofa. As usual, I blankly stare at the ceiling. There's so much to do, but I don't even want to move a finger. I have to take out the trash and wash my uniform. I don't want to move at all. I want to work myself today. I ran in the morning so I wouldn't be late. I carried around a Yavin model and even survived the hellish cafeteria during lunch. I just want to rest and sleep like this. But the list of chores kept swimming in my head, and so I couldn't stay still. I can't just lie down like this. Let's finish cleaning quickly and then lie down. I gathered my sluggish strength and stood up. Ooh, that's a nice office. I want to have an office. I want to have a nice bookshelf like this. So many books. I have a planned future library. Like I have several Google Docs of all the books I want to get one day for my future library. I can't wait till I start. I've already started purchasing them and start collecting it, but I can't wait till I can complete it. The house Grandpa left me was too big to live in by myself. An educated and book lover, Grandpa had many books. He moved to larger and larger houses to keep all those books, and eventually settled in this mansion. When Grandma was alive, they often fought over those books. Even I never saw all the books in the house, and there was rooms I couldn't enter because of them. Thanks to them, cleaning was always difficult. But I have no intention of throwing them away. Even if Grandpa passed, his memories are in those books. They're precious to me as well. Shall we start in the living room? I took off my uniform and got the vacuum cleaner. Huh? Was someone expected? Who is it?
택배입니다.
Delivery. Delivery? Oh, I was expecting something. Thank you. As soon as I got the package, I headed to my room. Yay, I've been waiting for this a long time. Ooh, look at them. In the box was a splitted handmade suit and pair of black boots. They were no bigger than my hands, but was intricate as those of humans. Well, I could always clean later. Doll fans have different priorities from normal people. If you buy something new, you naturally have to set everything else aside and try it on the doll and take pictures. I lay down the dolls on the shelf and try this and that on them. Pretty as expected. The wait was worth it. The room quickly turned into a mess while I dressed the dolls in pretty clothes. I long forgot that I'd been cleaning just a while ago. I drown in my own thoughts as I look around the room full of doll props. Other people will find it strange that I play with dolls even though I'm not a child. If they see a grown-up student still collecting dolls, they'll think she's a juvenile. And if they find out that the dolls are quite expensive, they'll think it's even more bizarre. But I don't think I'm weird, so I have no desire to be understood by others. Sometimes it gets a bit uncomfortable and lonely, but I don't have much problem with making excuses like now. But if there's one thing that bothers me, it's not being able to tell my friends. So NCB would ever guess the side of me. I thought of the friends who are always by my side. I put the dolls on the shelf and plopped down on the bed. Hey guys, if I tell Soy and Shibi the truth, what would they say? The dolls silently look at me. Well, I've gone this far anyways. All I have to do is keep it up like this. I mean, you're not obliged to tell anyone your habits. Some things you can just keep to yourself. But I'm pretty sure Soy and Shimbi won't care that you collecting dolls. Like, you know, I don't think that's too weird. You don't have to go into detail that you're talking to them every day if you don't want to. That might be that could raise some eyebrows for some people, but collecting dolls is not that weird. Especially if they're like collector's items. They're like collector's items. Some people might think it's weird to collect stuffed animals at your age, but this is like collector's items. I feel like that makes it more of an adult uh, toy than a children's toy. I stretch as far as I can on purpose to shake off all the worries. After stretching my muscles, I suddenly feel the fatigue flood over me. I have to finish cleaning. It's too loud. I unconsciously groped for the alarm clock by the bed. It's 5 a.m. It was long before the alarm rang. I must have fell asleep. I slowly get up from bed. Ugh. I must have really overworked my body yesterday. My shoulder still hurts. I felt stiffer than usual for waking up early. So noisy in the morning. Oh, should I sleep more? Anyways, is there construction going on around the house? Why is it so noisy today? What? Wait, the sound is coming from the kitchen?
아, 배고파. 굶어 죽기 일보 직전이라고. 이러다가 세상을 구하기도 전에 나부터 죽겠다.
It's
너도 배고프지? 그렇지?
it's them. It's them. So hungry. I'm about to starve and die. I'm gonna die before I can save the world. You're hungry too, aren't you?
네. 저도 조금요.
Okay. So the first one was red, obviously, based on his hero persona. I think this one is Yunho, because Yunho's a little shy. He's a little shy boy. Oh, yes, I, a little.
야, 우리 그냥 시켜 먹으면 안 되냐? 돈은 내가 그 녀석 지갑에서 가져올게. 아까 TV 보니까 엄청 맛있어 보이는 게 나오던데. 그게 뭐라더라? 짜장.
Hey, can't we just get something delivered? I'll get the cash from that fellow's wallet. I saw something that looked really good on TV before. I think it was called jajang.
조용히 좀 하십시오. 예의 없다는 것을 그렇게 티내고 싶습니까? 지갑을 가져오겠다니. 이건 완전히 도둑이 따로 없군요.
I think this is Lance. Since Lance is a little. Lance is kind of a kudere. Let's see. What type of voice I want to give him? Could you please be quiet? Do you want to show off how rude you are? Taking the wallet. You're no different from a thief.
임마? 도둑이라니? 지금 정의의 용사 보고 도둑이라고 했냐?
What? Punk? A thief? Did you just call a justice warrior a thief?
저기요. 너무 크게 떠들면 마스터가
Look, if you talk too loud, Master will.
이 녀석이 지금 날 도둑으로 몰잖아.
He's
잘 들어. 난 어디까지나 돈을 가져온다고 했지 훔쳐온다고는 안 했어.
Sorry, I keep interrupting you. He's calling me a thief. Hey, you listen. I listen, I'll take the money, not steal it. Well, that's kind of what theft is.
그거지 뭐가 다른데?
That's kind of what theft is. They are the same. What's the difference?
다르지. 애초에 그 녀석은 말이야. 우리한테 뭘 사주는 걸 좋아했다고. 그러니까
They are different. From the start, she said she likes to buy us things.
두 사람 다 목소리가 너무 커요. 이러다가 마스터가 깨겠어요. 안 그래도 어제 저녁에 피곤해 보였는데.
Shh. You both are talking too loud. Master's going to wake up. She already looked tired last night.
그래, 너희들 다 귓가에서 소리 지르지 좀 마. 난 저혈압이라고. 그리고 난 시켜 먹는 음식은 반대야.
Okay. I think this is Yuri, right? What type of voice should I give Yuri? The voice that I want to give Yuri is kind of. I already gave it to Eugene. Okay. Okay. Both of you stop screaming in my ears. I have low blood pressure. I don't want delivery food. My skin is sensitive and I need to watch what I eat. So Tay, a whole meal for me, please.
어째 자연스럽게 내가 요리를 하는 게 되어버린 것 같은데? 뭐 좋아. 그리고 유리, 그녀 앞에서 투정 부리는 모습은 자제하지 그래? 안 그래도 놀란 눈치인데.
Mm, it seems natural I've become the cook. Well, okay, but first, talk after you've peeled off the facial mask. She already looks surprised. A man in an apron called Tay raises the ladle and points at me.
저기 보고 있잖아.
She, she turned pale after seeing your face with that facial mask, Yuri. Look at them! Yes, he looks so pretty. I love the hot apron. Yes. And look at Yunho, look at Red, look at Lance, and then look at how cute Yuri looks with his little headband pulling his hair back and that little the spoon in his mouth like that. And then look at us standing in the background. Like, what the heck is going on right now? They all look so pretty. All eyes turned on me at once. So, what is happening right now? The man in an apron and bandana holding the ladle looks like Tay. And the frowning man sitting at the table with his finger on his forehead is a carbon copy of Lance. The young man scratching the back of his head with an apologetic face had the same hair color as Red. The young man scratching the back of his head with an... Oh, I read that. The one calmly sitting at the table with two hands gathered on his knees had Yunho's eyes. The tall one smoothed out his facial mask on his face. Is it really Yuri? But wait, isn't that hairband mine?
아, 마스터. 죄송해요. 저희가 아침부터 조금 시끄러웠죠.
Oh, Master, I apologize. We were a bit noisy just now, weren't we? The kid who looked like Yono and I make eye contact. Wait, Master?
아, 그래. 레드워 란스는 반성해. 아직 밥이 들이면 조금 더 걸릴 텐데. 일어났으니 일단 여기 앉아 있을래?
He's right. Red, Lance, be sorry. It's going to take a while to cook the food. Won't you sit here since you've woken up?
내가 뭘 어쨌다고 그래. 먼저 시비를 걸어온 건 저 녀석이었다고. 아침에 저 녀석 깨우는 것도 못하게 하더만. 아주 사사건건 시비야 시비가.
What did I do? He's the one who started the fight. He won't even let me wake that fellow up. Bugging me for every single tiny thing.
그건 당신이 침대에 그대로 뛰어들려고 했으니까. 됐습니다. 남에게 피해를 줘놓고선 착각이었군요. 어쨌거나 저희가 깨웠다면 미안합니다.
That is because you're about to jump into bed. Never mind. You have no sense of your own wrongdoings. I apologize if I woke you up. The man who looked like Lance slightly bowed his head to me.
마침 잘 됐군. 안 그래도 물어볼 것이 있었는데. 이 집에 음이온이 나오는 헤어드라이기는 없는 거야?
I just the way his head is like tilted, like it's perked up like that. So cute. Just in time. I was just about to ask something. Is there an anion hairdryer in this house? You are, after all, a girl. You should have something similar. Well, your hair is kind of cute, all soft and fuzzy like a squirrel. I think I'm dreaming a lot lately. Am I getting weak? I pinched my cheek with my eye still on the boys in front of me. It hurts. I pinched the other side too. It hurts twice as much.
아침부터 자학하는 건 거기까지만 해. 정신 차리고 얼른 준비하지 않으면 늦을 거야.
Okay, what is this outfit though? What is this outfit? You got a dress shirt with a corset, and what is this? Like a mini belted leather jacket over the both of the you got both of these over the dress shirt, and then you got a jacket over that. I'm just confused about why. I don't know. Like the corset and the little like leather like mini jacket is kind of like it's an interesting fashion choice in my opinion. I feel like I would like it better if the colors matched more. But like this being black and this one being like a brown leather is kind of like I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it that much. That's enough self mutilation for the morning. You'll be late if you don't get yourself together and start getting ready.
야, 내 말 듣고 있어? 이리 와. 내 옆자리 비었어. 같이 먹자. 너 맨날 대충 먹거나 아예 안 먹고 그냥 나갔지?
Look at him. I love his face. He's so cute. He's so cute. Okay. So you got half a dress shirt, half a dress shirt, and the other half is strapped onto the other side of your arm, and you got a t-shirt underneath, and you got a black biker's jacket over your body, and you got a belt like this that's slanted that way, the little shirt sticking out with the jacket. Very interested. This is very interesting fashion. I like it better than Taste, but this is it's very unique as well. Yo, you listen to me? Come here. There's an empty seat next to me. Let's eat together. You always eat that crappy food or nothing at all. That won't do. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day. You can't fight justice without it.
그래요, 마스터. 집에 와도 빵으로 때우기 일쑤고. 마스터는 가뜩이나 허약한데 먹는 것도 부실해서 전 정말 항상 걱정이었어요.
You saying Red looks like a tsundere? From from his appearance, I could see that, yeah. But you'll see that he's anything but a tsundere. He is anything but a tsundere. He is he's a dede dede. Yunho, there is a tsundere though. There is one. Yunho, his outfit. He got um a shawled coat, like a British style short coat that you see like those detectives wear. He has a tie that's cropped like that. Excuse me. And then you got white waistcoat, and then and then a white dress shirt underneath. Excuse me. And then a belt over that. I like it. It's nice. It's nice. It's nice. This dress shirt's real long though. That's nice. But I guess these people don't like tucking in their shirts. They love their shirts untucked. The background does make it seem like he has antlers. It does. Oh, that'd be so cute if he had antlers. Yeah, I love this little like cute, like like Victorian detective type outfit they got going on. It's cute. Yes, master. You always end up eating toast. You're already so weak. I've always worried about your eating habits.
자, 자. 어린 양들의 걱정이 이만저만이 아니니 얼른 와서 앉아. 아니면 내 무릎 위에 앉을래?
Then we got this boy. Yuri, we got this boy. Yeah, so he got on a really modern, futuristic type coat with none underneath, so it's just strapped over like that, and then you can see his stomach and his chest. Not chest, but like, what is this? What is this thing called? A collarbone, yeah. Yeah, really like a modern type, futuristic, sleek outfit going on. It's nice. Yeah. Now, the baby cubs are worried sick, so sit down. Or do you want to sit on my lap? The tall man drags me towards the table.
멍한 표정은 뭡니까? 그런데 식탁에 앉을 거라면 적어도 옷 정도는 갈아입는 것이 어떨까요?
Then we got Lance. I like his outfit too. Now he got a corset as well, but this corset is held up by suspenders. And then he has a nice like tailcoat, kind of like me actually. Kind of a tailcoat like me. He has a tailcoat. Maybe that's why I like it because it kind of reminds me of my outfit. He has a tailcoat, and then he has a dress shirt. Nice. Okay. What is that blank look? But what is that blank look? But how about getting changed first if we're going to sit at the table? The silver-haired boy who looks exactly like Lance spoke to me. What?
식탁 예절이란 게 있지 않습니까? 아무리 집이라도 어느 정도 예의는 갖춰
오.
주시면 좋겠는데. 괴상한 옷을 입고 있는 건 저기 있는 텅 빈 빨간 머리로 족합니다.
He has little clips on his collar. Nice. Are there not table manners? I wish you would care about your manners even if it's still home. It's enough that redhead over there with his hideous clothes. It's enough with that redhead over there with his hideous clothes.
임마. 내 옷이 왜?
What did you say about my clothes?
정말로 몰라서 묻습니까? 그렇다면 사과드리죠. 제가 당신을 과대평가했군요.
Are you being serious? Then I apologize. I overestimated you. I at least assumed that you possessed the thinking, albeit empty head.
이건 내가 정의의 용사임을 나타내는 증거야. 그리고 내 머리는 잘 붙어 있는데 무슨 소?
I also noticed that the asymmetry also extends to the fact that he has one sleeve that goes all the way out to his wrist, but then he has another sleeve that stops at his elbow, which is interesting. This proves I'm a warrior of justice, and I do have a head. What are you saying?
잠깐만요, 레드. 아무리 흥분했어도 식탁을 엎지는 마세요.
No, wait, Red, don't flip the table over just because you're mad.
다들 배가 고프니까 성질이 급해지는군. 자, 여러분 식사 나왔습니다.
Everyone's getting grouchy because they're hungry. Now, everyone, here's your meal.
의외로 꽤 괜찮은 디스플레이잖아. 센스가 좋아. 마음에 들어.
Oh, the plating's actually really fantastic, Tay. You have a good eye. I like it.
고마워 유리. 너한테 센스를 칭찬받으니 우쭐해지는 걸. 자, 많이 만들었으니까 어서들 먹어.
Thanks, Yuri. I feel so good hearing that coming from you. Now I've made plenty, so everyone eat up.
마스터, 여기 앉으세요.
Master, sit here. Huh? Oh, okay. Why are you so cute? Why are you smiling?
이렇게 나란히 앉아서 마스터와 아침을 먹게 되다니 꿈만 같아서요.
It's like a dream come true sitting here together eating breakfast with you. The cute kid resembling Yonho hands me a spoon, and he wrapped his small soft hands around mine.
항상 날 쓰다듬어 주던 이 손을 이렇게 쥘 수 있다니. 마스터, 이게 꿈은 아니겠죠?
Being able to hold these hands that have always caressed me. Master, this can't be a dream, can it? It's clear, and his clear and bright eyes with pure happiness. This kid, he's so lovely. I consciously hold up my hand and stroke his head. His soft hair twining around my hand felt good. This really isn't a dream. Yeah, it really isn't a dream. What? This isn't a dream? I suddenly stood up. Yano shrank back in fear. My chair fell down with a bang.
어쩐지 침착하다 싶었는데 역시 이렇게 되는구나.
I thought you were too calm. Here we go. You guys! What the hell? Who are you?
너 알고 있는 거 아니었어?
Huh? I thought you already knew.
좋아. 그럼 지금부터 내 소개를 하지. 잘 들어. 난 지구를 지키는 정의의 용사. 그 이름도 찬란한 레드야. 이 무리에서 대장을 맡고 있지.
Okay, I'll introduce myself. Listen, alright? I'm the defender of Earth, fighting for justice. The sacred name is Red. I'm Red, and I'm the captain of this group. Red? Those clothes. And the name Red. My doll Red?
맞아.
Yes, you are correct. So you're saying that you're that doll?
그렇다니까?
Yes, that's what I said. No way! Shut
왜
up!
말도 안 돼. 맞다니까? 왜 안 믿어주는 거야?
Why not? I'm telling the truth. Why don't you believe me? But a doll moving, coming to life. How am I supposed to believe that?
저 녀석이 우리의 대장이란 말엔 동의할 수 없지만 우리가 당신의 인형인 것은 맞습니다. 그러니까 진정하세요.
I cannot agree that that guy over there is our leader, but we are your dolls, so please calm down.
그래, 놀란 마음은 이해가 되지만 진정해. 옆에서 연우가 울기 일보 직전이라고.
Yeah, I understand you're surprised, but get yourself together. Your over here is about to cry. Oh, don't cry. The boy, still cowed and sniffed, was about to break into tears. He looked at me with wet eyes and spoke to me.
저는 우리가 사람이 되면 마스터도 기뻐하실 거라 생각했는데 아니었어.
Oh, don't cry. No. I thought Master would be happy if we came to life. I was wrong. Wait, that's not it.
마이 허니, 난 마이 허니의 모든 면을 사랑해.
My honey.
어린아이를 울리는 건 받아주기가 힘든 걸. 그러니까 이제 그만 연우를 달래주는 게 좋겠어.
My honey. Now, I love everything about you, my dear, but making kids cry isn't really acceptable. So I think you should comfort Yeonho now. What? My what?
연우도 그만 뚝 하고.
Stop crying now, Yeonho.
지금 머릿속이 복잡한 건 알겠는데 일단 식사 먼저 하는 게 어때?
I know
너처럼 만든 아침이 식어가고 있잖아.
I know you're a bit confused right now, but why don't we eat first? Breakfast is getting cold. I see steaming hot soup and glass of rice on the table. Ever since Grandpa died, I haven't seen such well-prepared breakfast table. Living by myself afterwards, I couldn't be bothered to eat breakfast. Ever since living by myself, I rarely ate rice and just brought bento boxes of bread from convenience stores. So also, I'm not used to eating breakfast with this many people. Yeah, a lot of people, and what's more, a lot of boys. Wait. Ah! I suddenly stood up again, and slowly I checked how I looked. Even if I ignore the mess ahead, disheveled from sleep, my clothes are disastrous. My pajamas were a ridiculous juvenile bear print dress I had bought on the street 5 years ago. There are even holes here and there, and inside the pajamas, braless. Aspired to be a free soul, I always took off my underwear at home and enjoyed living by myself. Do I actually look like this in front of these five? Oh no. No way! Ah!
오늘은 아침부터 정말 활기차다.
Girl, it's okay. They've already seen everything, so it's okay. What a lovely morning. After panicking for a while, I quickly went back to my room to change into better clothes and came back to the living room.
그리고 나서 이렇게 사람의 모습이 돼 있었어.
And then I came to life. After I came back, Red explained to me what happened. So what you're trying to say is that you were on the shelf until yesterday, but woke up to find yourself a human being? Yes. How?
그러니까 지금 말했잖아. 갑자기 뭔가가 탁 튀어나왔거든. 그랬더니 이렇게 탁 하고.
Tak, tago, tak. Korean is so fun to listen to. I love the way Korean sounds. It's so expressive. Like the way that Koreans speak Korean, it's so. With certain intonations, they have certain words like "pagu," "goya," like that type of intonation. They have that really hot, hot sound. I want to learn Korean. That's like the next language on my list to learn. I love the way it sounds. I just told you, something just popped up and whisked like this. I have no idea what he's saying.
말을 해도 꼭 무식이 철철
You just had to talk like that. What a stupid explanation.
야, 내가 뭐? 그러는 너는 아냐? 우리가 사람이 된 이유 말이야.
Hey, what about what I just said? Then, do you know about the reason we became humans?
그걸 대답할 수 있는 사람은 이 중에 없어. 나도 우리에게 정확히 무슨 일이 일어난지는 잘 모르겠고.
There's no one among us who can explain that. Even I don't really understand what happened to us.
다만 레드 말대로 무언가가 우리 몸에 닿았던 느낌은 기억하고 있어.
But, as Red said, I remember something touching our bodies.
저도 기억해요. 그게 닿자마자 밝은 빛에 휩싸였고 그 후에 눈을 떠보니 이렇게 사람의 몸을 가지게 되었어요.
I remember too. As soon as it touched us, we were surrounded by light. And when I opened my eyes afterwards, I had a human body.
결국 아무도 우리가 사람이 된 이유는 대답하지 못한다는 거로. 그래도 이것 하나는 확실해.
So no one can explain why we came to life. But one thing's for sure. Yuri walked towards me with his long legs.
사람이든 아니든 우리의 주인은 너. 바로 너라는 거지.
Okay. Human or not, our owner is you. Only you.
하나밖에 없는 주인님.
Can you please calm down? My one and only, my owner. Yuri raised my chin as he spoke. Up close, he's really so cute. What? What? I actually spoke my mind while staring blankly at him. Luckily, Yuri seemed to have missed it.
방금 뭐라고 하지 않았어?
Didn't you say something just now? Yuri raised my chin and pulled his face towards his. He was not as small as when he was a doll. My heart started pounding to see such beauty up close. He's not just a beauty, he's a man. He's a man. Oh, it's nothing. It was nothing. I shake off his hand at this talk. Now that I think about it, Yuri is first and foremost a man. I've never been this close to a guy other than Grandpa and Dad. After being aware of this, my heart began to beat faster. My face is probably red too. This is embarrassing.
깜짝이야. My honey, 부끄럼 타는 거야.
Jagia. I do recognize that word. Whenever I play Mystic Messenger, I would love when Zen would always say, Jagia. Jagia. That was like his that was his one of his like catchphrases that he would do. Jagia. Oh my god, my honey, are you being shy? I was just surprised. You didn't see any put on a serious face, but shrugged it off and became back to his usual self. Oops. Goodness. Okay. But there's something odd.
뭐죠?
What is it? If you guys are the dolls, then what are those? All the dolls in my room are where they were before. I pointed towards my room. I checked with my own while getting dressed. On the shelf were 5 dolls as usual.
그건 우리도 잘은 모르겠지만 본체는 그대로인 것 같아. 다시 말해 지금 여기 이렇게 서 있는 우리는 저 인형의 영혼 같은 존재라고 할 수 있지.
Yeah, Zen would have whenever he would send, I think whenever he would send the emoji that had him winking, like the winking gif emoji with the heart coming out of his like feather's face, would go Jagia. Yeah, I'm not really sure, but I think our bodies remain the same. You can say that we are the souls of these dolls. The soul?
그래. 저기에 있는 인형은 껍데기일 뿐이야. 진짜 우리는 여기 이렇게 서 있고.
Yes, Those dolls over there are no more than empty shells. The real us are standing right here.
인형 속에 있던 의식이 사람의 모습으로 구체화된 것 같습니다.
I believe that the consciousness in those dolls materialize into human figures. The consciousness. What? I can't understand what he means. Know what I'm thinking? Lance frown a bit and start to explain
간단히
more.
말하자면 인형 속의 영혼이 인간의 몸으로 변했다는 겁니다. 물론 그 이유는 알 수 없고요.
To put it simple, the souls inside the dolls are turned into human bodies. Of course, I do not know why. What kind of fantasy is that? So now that they are human, the dolls are useless?
아니, 비록 껍데기이긴 하지만 본체는 본체인 것 같아. 그래서 무슨 일이 있어도 조심해야 할 것이 있어.
No. Although they are just shells, they are the bodies. So, whatever happens, you must be careful of careful of something. Be careful of what?
본체에 상처가 나면 우리 몸에도 상처가 나요.
Oh. If the body is damaged, then our human bodies are injured as well. What?
말 그대로지.
Is that the only thing you can say, girls? What? Like, you said what, like 5 times already?
영향이 오는 모양이야.
Can you say something else? Just as I said. I don't know how it exactly works, but if the doll bodies are in danger, we are affected too.
레드를 바늘로 찔러서 테스트해봤으니 이건 확실한 사실이야.
You've already tested it by pricking bread with a needle, so this is an absolute fact.
야, 그건 테스트가 아니라 고문이었다고. 하기 싫다는 나를 양팔로 잡아서 너희들이
Oh,
잔인하게.
poor Red, that's terrible. Hey, that was not a test. It was torture. You guys seized my arms and cruelly forced me to. He scowled and buried his face in his hands as if calling some horrendous. So, my dolls have come alive and are standing right in front of me. Is this it? This is real and not a dream? Lance was staring at me and our eyes met. Why?
아니요, 멍청한 표정을 짓고 있었어요. 당신한테 어울리기는 합니다.
Boy, can you please? That was disrespectful. Nothing. You're looking very stupid. Although it did suit you. What? Stupid? Ah, are you really my doll? What happened to the Prince Charming I imagined? Who's this jerk in front of my eyes? I couldn't realize that these 5 boys are very different from what I had pictured. Especially Lance. Talking to my dolls was something I always dreamt of. I was indeed a bit disappointed at their cold attitude.
우리가 왜 갑자기 이런 몸을 가지게 됐는지, 이것이 일시적인 현상인지 아닌지 어느 하나 정확한 것을 알 수 없기 때문에 지금부터 섣부른 행동은 금물입니다.
We do not know anything for certain right now, why we came to have these bodies, whether or not it's temporary, so we must not be haste from now on. For a while, we should calmly observe our situations. As he finished his words, Lance looked at me. I just sat there listening to what he was saying and stared blankly at those unrealistic moving lips.
갑자기 우리들이 나타나서 당황했겠지만 그래도 일단은 당신이 우리의 오너이니 다소 불편함이 있더라도 당분간 참아주셨으면.
What does that mean? At least for now, y'all trying to say that you gonna leave me? That's very mean. I'm sure that you're quite shocked to see us like this, but at least for now, you are our owner. So please bear with us. Mean, Lance. You was the first doll I bought. You was the doll that I had while Grandpa was still alive, and now you threatening to leave me in this uncertain future.
상황이 정리되면 이 집을 나가는 방법을 모색해 보도록 하겠습니다.
If things do not work out, we will search for ways to move out of this house.
왜? 난 나가기 싫어.
Lance, I feel betrayed.
사람이 되면 하고 싶은 게 얼마나 많았는데. 야, 너도 그렇지?
Why? I don't want to leave. I want to live with her. I had so many things I wanted to do if I turned human. Hey, same for you, right? Let's live together. I'll make every single day fun.
오, 대범한 발언을 하는데 레드.
Oh my gosh, Yuri.
역시 젊은 게 좋군.
Oh, you're quite bold, Red. There's a perv sneaking underneath that innocent face of yours. How good it is to be young.
저도 마스터와 함께 있고 싶어요. 마스터는 우리들의 주인님인데 따로 산다는 건 말이 안 된다고 생각해요.
Uh, um, I want to be with Master too. Master is our owner, and I don't think it makes sense for us to live apart. Even if you'll disagree, I won't budge this time.
연호야, 진정해. 손에 힘도 풀고. 아무도 널 여기서 나가라고 하지 않았어.
Yo, calm down. Relax your hands. No one told you to get out of here. Relax, slightly relax at Tay's
이
words.
모습이 언제 사라질지 모르는데 다들 참 태평한 소리를 하는군요.
Why can't we just be one big happy family like we always been, though,
그러고
Lance?
보니 헤드안은 원래 비어 있었죠.
You don't want to be one big happy family? You all are quite peaceful when we do not know how long this will last. Are you all stupid? On second thought, your heads are already empty.
그건 너도 마찬가지잖아.
It's the same for you too.
자, 그만두래. 집에 머물지에 대해서는 집주인의 의사가 제일 중요하잖아.
Now, stop. Whether or not we stay here depends on a house owner. They approached me.
부담이 될 건 알고 있어. 하지만 여기에 머물게 해주면 안 될까? 우린 너밖에 모르니까 말이야.
I know this will be a burden, but will you let us stay here? You're the only person we know. But his soft and sincere voice melts my ears. It is exactly as I imagined.
사실 난 저 녀석들을 쫓아버리고 우리 둘이서 살자고 하고
Of course you
싶지만
do.
일단은 나도 부탁을 해보지.
I actually want to kick them all out and live with you. Live here with just you. But I'll ask anyways.
부탁이에요, 마스터. 저희를 버리지 말아주세요.
Please, Master, do not abandon us. Ugh, don't look at me with those puppy dog eyes. I soften after seeing Yona's watchful eyes. Alright, but you guys really have to behave yourselves. There's nothing I can say if the neighbors find out.
걱정하지 마. 유후! 좋았어. 오늘부터 이곳이 우리 본부다, 본부.
Oh, he's so cute. Yahoo! Don't worry. Hooray! Alright. This is our headquarters from today. Headquarters! When he said Yahoo, it kind of sounded like Luigi. They were loud as soon as I was done talking. Tay reheated the food that went cold. I was so used to having breakfast by myself. Just what happened? I pick up my chopsticks and look around the table. I can't get used to this. Of course, there's nothing to complain about being surrounded by cute boys. Lance eating quietly in his usual tidy self, and adorable Yunho munching the food like a hamster. Red shouting how delicious everything is. Every time he puts something in his mouth, and Yuri delicately heading his chopsticks. This reminds me of that. Have you ever watched Demon Slayer? And especially, even if you haven't watched it, you might have seen an animated GIF of this, a clip. But in the Demon Slayer movie, Mugen Train, the Hashira, what's his name? I can't remember what his name is. But the Hashira with the flaming hair, the fire Hashira, the Hashira with like the yellow and red flame hair. You might have even seen a clip where he's eating the bento, and every single time he eats it, it's like, umai, 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 which is just tasty or delicious in Japanese. Cause like Red is acting just like that. And tastes like a father, delighted everyone enjoying the food. All of them are sitting at this table. Is this really where I live? Yeah, I just want to imagine Red going like, umai, 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 Well, they're Korean, so they want to say that. But in the Japanese version, I just imagine him saying that. Is this really where I live? I couldn't believe the sight in front of my eyes. Living with these people from now on. Is this really not a dream? I live with these awesome guys. As reality suddenly hits me, I feel excited. Hold on. So you guys remember everything that happened when you were dolls? He looks like a squirrel. The way he chews with a mouthful of food.
물론이죠. 마스터를 처음 만난 날도, 마스터가 처음 옷을 사준 날도 다 기억나요.
Yep. Of course. The first day I met Master, the first day you bought me clothes, I remember everything.
그뿐만이 아니야. 난 마이 허니가 어떤 옷을 입고 어떤 음식을 먹었는지도 다 기억하고 있어.
I feel a little awkward though. Knowing that they remember every single thing that happened. Like things that I would be doing things that if I lived by myself and thought no one could see me, I'm pretty sure I would be doing things that I would not want some other person to see. So the fact that they would be aware of everything that I've done in their presence, I'd be very embarrassed about that. Not only that, I remember what my honey was wearing, what you were eating, all of that. Could you please not call me that?
나도 그거라면 나도 기억해. 맞다. 못하니까 말인데 너 그거 어떻게 됐어?
Me too. I remember that. All right. Speaking of clothes, what happened to that? To what?
왜 있잖아. 홈쇼핑인가? 네가 TV 보다가 갑자기 사야겠다며 난리친 거. 볼륨업 어쩌고 했던 것 같은데.
Red, I
그건 아직 안
cannot.
했어?
You know, home shopping? You were watching the TV and screamed that you had to get something. A push up something, wasn't it? Did it get here yet? OMG! What's he saying?
오면 나한테도 보여줘. 내가 어울리는지 안 어울리는지 봐줄.
Show it to me when it comes. I'll check if it's okay for you. Ouch!
이 저질이.
Perv. Let's kick Red in the shin. Red is he doesn't know better. He's just a doll. He doesn't have life experience. He doesn't know that's not appropriate. Red clutched his leg and started rolling around.
레이스가 달린 그거 말하는 건가? 내 취향은 좀
Well, Yuri knows better because he was made.
마이 허니에게 안 어울리는 건 없지만
Yuri knows better than this. Are you talking about the white laced one? I prefer a more. Well, there's nothing that doesn't suit my honey.
잘은 모르겠지만 마스터는 뭐든 잘 어울릴 거예요. 저도 보고 싶네요.
Yo, please stop. I don't quite understand, but I'm sure Master look good in everything. I want to see it too. Yo. Yo looks at me with his innocent smile. No. Since when? Since when have you guys been observing me?
당황한 건 이해하지만
Oh my
진짜
gosh, these people.
따뜻한 차 한 잔 줄까?
Okay, I understand your shock, but calm down. Want a warm cup of tea? Since when did they see me? Huh? Did they see me when I played with the dolls in my own fantasy world? And when I ran around with just my underworld?
이제 와서 말이지만
I need to remind you. What?
집에서도 옷은 챙겨 입는 것이 좋다고 생각합니다.
So, I think it is best if you wear clothes around the house. What? What is he talking about? I'm wearing clothes right now.
언제 손님이 찾아올지도 모르고 특히 그 브레이즈 그걸 답답하다고 아무데나 벗어 던지는 것은 자제해 주십시오.
You never know when a visitor might come, and especially refrain from taking off your bra just to get comfortable. Lance avoided my eyes while speaking, and his ears were slightly red. And listening to that, my ears must have gone 10 times as red. Ah!
그러고 보니 예전에 란스 쪽으로 던져서 저 녀석이 그걸
Oh my
들이댔을
goodness
일이 있었지.
gracious! Now that I think about it, you once threw that lance. It was buried under it for a while. Yuri added, oh my gosh.
맞아. 목석 같은 란스라도 그런 갑작스런 자극은 좀 충격적이었겠지. 그런 건 천천히 익숙해져야 하는데.
Yeah, even for Lance, who's pretty cold-blooded, that was a pretty bit shocking. You need time to get used to those things. Tay adds with a smile. You and Tay are quite the couple, even though they don't seem so. They connect through such weird things. I know, like the fact that it was for a long, it was for quite some time. Oh my gosh. Lance starts frowning.
야, 너 아까부터 이상하다. 어디 아파?
Hey, you've been acting weird. Are you sick? Red stopped rolling around in pain and suddenly put both his hands on my cheeks. I felt his big, calloused hands around my face. I instinctively cringed and backed away from the first touch from a man. It's embarrassing.
야, 너 왜 그렇게 놀래?
What? You? Why are you so surprised?
혹시 내가 싫으냐?
Do you not like me? Oh, Red, I do like you. Huh? No, that's not it. It's a little awkward having a guy come up to me so naturally. I do like you. I'm just not used to it. Ugh. I was about to open my mouth to say something to clear up the uncomfortable air. It was at that moment.
당신이 때리는 줄 알았나 봅니다.
She must have thought you were going to hit her.
뭐 임마? 야, 너 왜 자꾸 시비야? 오늘 한번 이 레드의 필살 어택만 좀 맞아봐야 정신을 차리지.
What, punk? Hey, why are you picking on me today? You obviously need to taste the Red's lethal moves today, don't you? Lethal moves? What the hell is that? Nevertheless, I'm relieved to see that Red is getting all worked up again. The air's been cleared. He looked a bit gloomy before. Did I see it wrong?
어제 비가 온 덕분에 오늘은 날씨가 맑군요. 환기를 하는 것도 나쁘지 않을 것 같습니다. 묵은 먼지도 털어낼 겸 말이죠.
The weather is clear because of the rain yesterday. I think it would be nice to let the air out, to get rid of the old dust as well.
너 내 말 무시하냐? 그리고 먼지라는 단어를 말할 때 왜 나를 보냐?
Are you ignoring me? And why did you look at me when you said dust?
아참 맞다. 네가 일어나기 전에 간단하게 집 청소를 좀 했는데 괜찮지?
The ultimate male wife? Oh, right, I forgot. I cleaned the house a little before you woke up. It's okay, right? Yes, I do the cooking. Yes, I do the cleaning. Isn't that like a Nicki song, right?
아, 저도 같이
He's the
했어요.
male wife.
바닥에 있던 물건들은 저기에 모아놨어요. 마스터가 일어나시면 물어볼까 했는데 너무 곤히 주무셔서 깨우질 못했어요.
Oh, I helped too. I moved the things on the floor to over there. I wanted to ask you when you woke up why I couldn't wake you up from your deep sleep. Wow, they really did it. I was too surprised to notice everything before, but the living room was indeed really clean. All the cleaning tools I'd taken out to start cleaning and the dirty clothes were all gone. I woke up to find the house clean and breakfast ready. It must be my favorite godmother. Doll's cleaning and cooking. Doll's doing the cooking and doing the cleaning. No one would ever believe this.
자, 잡담은 그만하고 얼른 마저 먹어. 식겠다.
Now stop chatting and eat up. It's going to get cold. Everyone starts to move their chopsticks at Tay's words.
저기요, 마스터.
Hey, Master. Yes? Now that I think about it, you don't always call me Master.
걱정하지 마세요. 마스터에게 해가 되는 일은 절대로 안 할게요. 약속해요.
That seems ominous. That seems like it's foreshadowing. Don't worry. We'll never do anything that harms you. I promise. He must have thought I didn't trust him. Somehow, I started to feel sorry at his nervous face. It's nothing like that. Of course, I'm a bit surprised, but I'm not worried. I'm actually really happy. Now I can eat with you like this. It's really a dream.
마스터,
Yanho threw his tiny body into my arms. Although, since we were sitting at the table, only his upper body was in my arms.
저요. 진짜로 뭐든지 다 할게요. 마스터를 위해서라면. 그러니까 앞으로도 계속 이렇게 같이 있어 주세요.
That seems a little ominous too. You know, I will really do anything if it's for you. From now on, if it's for you. So from now on, be with me. Instead of replying, I stroked Yunho's head. Yunho sits straight again and beams. All the rest of the boys seem to be looking at us, but they soon turn their eyes back to the food. It's actually a bit surreal and nerve-wracking. Nothing is going to be solved just by worrying. So for now, let's just think about the things right ahead. Let's see. Right now, the things right ahead are school. Oh, food. Let's eat food. Just as someone will plant an apple tree even after the world ends, I go to class even after my dogs come to life. Okay? You can never just... Okay, let's see. How long it is? It's... Okay. Okay? You can never just run around. I'm supposed to be living here by myself. If you don't be careful and the old man upstairs... No, I mean, if our principal sees you, you're going to be in big trouble. Imagine living in an apartment right underneath your principal. That must be awkward. The upstairs of this mansion lives the principal of Croby Academy. Oh my gosh, I could not live in an apartment underneath my principal. I say he's the principal, but he's a good friend of Grandpa. He often saw after me since I was little, so I feel like I have another grandpa. Well, I guess they're more than just, it's just more than principal. Because he lives upstairs, my parents must have let me live by myself. I think they stay in contact. So he finds out about this. Things will get serious.
걱정 마. 우리가 애도 아니고. 여긴 우리한테 맡겨. 안심 푹 하고 다녀오라고.
Don't worry, we're not little kids. Leave this place to us. Don't worry for even a tiny bit. Red, you worry me the most. Oh my gosh. It hasn't been long since we barely stopped Red from trying to patrol the neighborhood after breakfast.
꼬맹이들은 나한테 맡겨. 마음 같아서는 마이허니와 함께 가고 싶은데 우리 사이를 갈라놓는 악마들 때문에 못 가는 날 이해해줘. 알겠지?
Leave the kids to me. I wish I could go, honey, but please do understand that little devils that keep us apart. You do understand, right? A few moments ago, I was getting ready to call out when your son came up and I grandly announced he was coming with me. If Tan Lance hadn't stepped up, I was scared to think what could have happened. You know, Yuri, I think you said the same thing when you see that voice fishing call. Yeah, Art has a face that sticks out, but the way he moves already makes him more noticeable. I'm having doubts about whether I can really have these boys here. Anyways, I'll be back.
저기 잠깐만요, 마스터.
Hey, wait, Master. Huh? I was about to pass the living room and head towards the front door when Yunho stopped me. He came towards me, stood on tiptoe, and gave me a peck on the forehead. Aw. Mwah. Yunho?
잘 다녀오시라는 인사예요. 항상 아침마다 우리한테 인사를 해주셨잖아요. 잘 다녀오겠다고요. 그때마다 생각했어요.
Yunho. It's my way of saying goodbye. You always used to say goodbye to us every morning, and then you'll be back. Every time I thought of something, if I could move then, I would say bye to my master. Be back soon.
그래서 오늘 해봤는데 생각했던 것보다 조금 쑥스럽긴 하지만 그래도 정말로 하고 싶었어요.
So I tried it today. It's more embarrassing than I thought, but I really wanted to do it. Yano,
아, 혹시 불쾌하셨던...
were you offended? Oh. I unknowingly hugged Yonho tightly. His small and warm body was in my arms. Ah, he really is so lovable. I'll be back, guys. They were listening to that. Goodbye. I always say without knowing. I thought I was alone ever since Grandpa died, but there were ones who looked after me side by side, by my side. I suddenly choked up at that thought.
늦었습니다. 조심히 다녀오십시오. 길 건널 때 차 조심하고. 당신은 777 못한 곳이 있습니까?
You'll be late. Be careful. Watch the cars when crossing the street. You have a tendency to be clumsy.
란스도 걱정이 되나 보네. 그래. 모처럼 이렇게 몸도 얻었으니 우리 다 함께 오너를 배웅해 주기로 할까?
Lance must be worried too. Yes, now that we have a body, shall we all see our owner off?
걱정한 적 없습니다.
I never worried.
알아. 자, 현관 앞까지 나가자. 밖에 나갈 수
Why is he such a tsundere?
괜찮지?
I know. Now, let's go up to the front door. We can't go outside, but this won't be a problem. I hope. Ted looked at me for approval.
오, 좋아. 동료가 출격을 하는데 당연히 배웅을 해줘야지. 자, 가자.
Oh, alright. A colleague's being dispatched. Of course you have to see her off. Now, let's go. Red grabbed my wrist and was about to burst out the front door in a minute. But wait.
함께 가자고 말하고 싶지만 난 꼬맹이들과 함께하는 것보단 둘만의 오붓한 시간을 가지고 싶으니까 패스. 마이건이 너무 상심하지 마.
I want to say I'll go with you, but I want our own quality time, not with the kiddos. I'll pass. Not to be disappointed, my honey. I mean, don't be disappointed, my honey. There's an infinite span of time and opportunities ahead of us. I wasn't disappointed. Why is she so... Be home soon. Meanwhile, I'll take a bath. It's only morning. I moved too much. I'm tired. Yet he stretched and headed towards the bathroom. Lance, who didn't seem so keen, was pushed by Tay to come see me off at the front door. It was the first time someone saw me off after Grandpa died. I feel a bit tickly.
밖에까지 나가지 못해서 미안.
Sorry we can't go outside.
잘 다녀오세요, 마스터. 조심하시고요.
Have a good day, Master. Be careful. Okay, thank you.
밖에서 파파파 해치우고
파파파.
하고 기다릴 테니까 말이야. 나 밥 안 먹고 기다릴 거니까 늦으면 화낸다.
I love his onomatopoeias. Pa pa pa! He uses them often. Get everything done in a second and hurry back home. I'll be waiting. I'm not gonna eat until you come, so if you're late, I'll get mad. Okay. I say bye to the boys and turn the doorknob. At that moment,
이제 가니?
why does he kind of look like a grandpa? Are you heading out now? Mr. Principal. It just happened that at the very moment I was about to open the door. I caught eyes with the principal heading down. Oh no, what should I do? Behind me, I held the boy standing in line. And not just one, but four. It's so serious.
아침부터 활기찬 대답이구나. 활기찬 건 좋은 거지.
Nice energy. It's good to be energetic, yes. Are you heading out already? It's quite early.
그러니? 항상 나오는 시간에 나온 건데.
Is it? I always come out at this time. Really?
그나저나 의외구나. 아침에 이렇게 마주치다니.
In a way, it's odd. We usually don't meet in the morning. I know, right? Since I remarked I barely make it to class one time, I never knew when he headed out.
그런데 뒤에 있는 아이들은 누구니?
Oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh, he sees him. But who are the kids behind you? Oh no. I'm caught red-handed. I knew he would ask. Of course he would. Four guys in a house. A girl lives alone would naturally seem strange. What do I do? What do I do? They are cousins. They're my cousins from my dad's side, and they studied in Korea from this year. I quickly put forth Yonho. Africa. His parents are in Africa, so he came to Korea first by himself. Um, yes, he didn't have a place to stay, so he stayed at my place for a while. Isn't that right, Yonho?
네? 네.
Really, that was the best excuse? His parents are in Africa. Oh my goodness. Yes. At that moment, the animal food chain I learned at biology class yesterday started flashing through my mind. I can't believe I just said Africa. I regretted it as soon as I said it. The principal knew most people in my family, so he was not going to believe a cousin who suddenly appeared out of nowhere. Especially since I said he's from Africa. Like, girl, that was the best thing you come up with. Oh my gosh. In one word, doomed. Hmm. Doomed. I am doomed. Oops.
그렇구나. 기특하기도 하지. 공부를 하러 이 먼 곳까지 온 게로구나. 배움에 있어 거리는 장애가 되지 않지.
I don't remember if he's just playing along or if he's actually serious. Like he actually believes that. Alright, how good of you. You've come so far to study. Distance is no obstacle for one who desires to learn. What?
그럼 나머지도?
So the rest are the same? Yes. But pretty similar. Oh, look at me. I'll introduce them. This is the son of a cousin's friend. This is the son of that friend's in-laws. And this friend here is the son of that in-law's cousin. Okay, and just their relationships. Can you remember it all? Like, if you had to tell the story again, could you remember those relationships? Someone please shut my mouth for me. The more I speak, the more my words become a mess.
모두 다 유학 온 거니?
Have you all come to Korea to study? Yes.
그래, 다들 기특하구나. 기회가 된다면 젊을 땐 많이 배우는 게 좋지.
Alright, how nice. It's best to learn as much as you can when you're young, if you have the chance. He believes me.
그러고 보니 내가 어릴 적엔 말이다. 배우고 싶어도 배울 수가 없던 시절이 있었단다. 어디 보자.
Now that I think about it, when I was young, there was a time when you couldn't learn even if you wanted to. Let's see. While being happy at him believing my story, he started unraveling his old stories as he always did. When he starts to tell those stories, he never stops. Sometimes he tells them to us during assemblies, but does he know how all the kids drown in despair when that happens? I'm used to it, but I think it's a bit harsh to leave have a 3 hours long assembly, Grandpa. And now he's about to start his story. Grandpa, I have to head out soon. If he moved on to telling those stories, does that mean he really believed me? For now, let's get out of here.
이런, 내가 또 이야기에 심취했구나.
Oh no, I've lost myself in my stories again.
그래, 시간을 빼앗은 걸 사과할게요. 오늘은 다 같이 가도록 하자. 밑에 차를 대기시켜 놓았으니 타렴.
Okay, why don't we just go to school together as an apology for taking away your time? I have a car waiting below. Get in. All together in the car? What? What did you say, Grandpa?
얼굴이 놀라니. 어차피 너희 집에 온 거라면
근처 아카데미에 가려던 거 아니었니?
Why are you surprised? If they came to stay at your place, weren't they going to enter the academy near here? Uh, yes, that's true. No way.
근처에 있는 아카데미는 우리 아카데미밖에 없지 않니?
Mm-hmm.
마침 잘 됐구나. 내가 같이 가서 서류 수속을 도와주마.
Do they have like government profiles, like passports? Like, do they have any official document? Like, don't you need documentation to apply for school? So it's like, how did they apply for school without no type of documentation? Like, was that crafted for them when they got a body? Isn't R the only academy nearby? This is good. It'll go with you. I'll go with you and help your paperwork. Ah! Isn't there a saying that says, give him enough rope and he will hang himself? The lies I've made to cover up the crisis right in front of me has led to a bigger crisis. To the academy with these four, and with the principal too? Dear God, what did I do to deserve such suffering? I still remember the time I been out of class cleaning Judas to buy Chroma Doll's newly released doll outfits at the showroom. I can't believe Karma's acting up like this. Yeah, V and logic. We just gonna ignore that. We just gonna ignore the logistics just to make this door work. I can't do this. Even if I misunderstood, I have to say that I just brought boys to my house. I'll say they just came to hang out. Of course, you might find it strange that they slept over, but look tired, so I can just stick to it. It's better than taking them to the academy. Yes, of course it is. Grandpa?
왜 그러니?
Yes? What is it? Honestly, what happened is...
밖이 소란스러운 거 보니 아직 안 끝나구나. 잘 됐다. 마이허니, 뭐 좀 하나만 묻자.
Oh my gosh, that is bad timing, Yuri. Why are you outside the house? I told you to stay inside. Like we said, stay inside. Hey, I figured from the noise that you guys hadn't left. Good. Honey, let me ask you something.
이 샴푸 말이야, 손상 모발용이야?
The shampoo, is it for damaged hair? The water drops glistening on his slender, shirtless body made me feel dizzy. Under his waist was a single towel, barely covering him up. At that moment, Tay and I used all our reflective muscles to block the door. Dear God, I would never bail from cleaning Judas ever again. I'll live my life as a devout nun. So please tell Grandpa to not just see
이제
this.
와서 새삼스레 그럴 게 뭐 있어? 이미 우린 서로 볼 거 다 본 사이인데.
But the fact is that you out in public, someone is at the door. There's no more reason to be shy. We've already seen everything. So please don't be embarrassed and open the door. Open. Shut up. Shut up. Was that just... Good Grandpa. I'm so grateful that you'll give us a ride. Wow. This will be so comfortable. There's no place better than the academy around here, is there? Guys, you guys all are really blessed. Now, let's go. Hurry, hurry. Grandpa, you too.
마스터, 잠깐만요. 저희는
Master, please wait. We are...
마스터?
Oh my gosh. Oh my God, what are you saying? Oh, you mean that animation we saw yesterday? What was it called? Was it No Love for Even for the Hipster Stuck in Junior High? That sounds like the name of an isekai. That sounds like the perfect name for an isekai. The main character shouted like this. Dark Flame Master!
야, 너 갑자기 왜 그래? 아침 잘못
Can
먹었나?
y'all not realize that she's trying to cover it up?
심각한 것 같은데.
She's trying to distract. Hey, what's got into you? Did you eat something wrong? I think she's really sick.
우리 전학이 이렇게 빨리 진행되어서 당황했나 보지. 자, 얼른 가자. 수업에 늦겠다.
She must have been surprised at how fast we were able to transfer. Now let's go. We'll be late for class. Tay was the only one who understood. Thanks, Tay. You're the only one I can count on.
녀석. 그렇게 서두르지 않아도 된단다. 그것보다 아까
You cutie. You don't have to be in such a hurry. But anyways, just before. Wow, why I do miss the classroom so much today. I just feel like studying right now. Before anyone else had a chance to say anything more, I forced Grandpa and the boys into the car. I've always said that I hate the way the academy. I always hate the way to the academy, but today, I was genuinely serious.
그래. 우선은 간단한 인적 사항부터 적어야겠구나.
Okay, first you should write down your personal information. There were white forms waiting for us in the principal's room as soon as we arrived. Personal information? Wait, can they even write? If things go bad, I'll just have to say, they live abroad, so they don't know English. That's a weird thing to say. Is that in the original? Like English? I feel like she used to say they don't know Korean. Like I feel like if they from a like they this the translation recognizes that this is Korea. So why would the translation say that if they live abroad they wouldn't know English? Wouldn't you be more likely to know English if you're from abroad than if you're from Korea?
글들을 모두 잘
I wonder if they try to
쓰고
localize it, but the localization just doesn't make any sense. Oh, you all write really well. They know how to write? Now that I think about it, they cooked and read watched TV. Did they acquire basic information necessary for daily life along with the human bodies? I don't know what exactly happened, but this is a huge relief. I peeped at their handwriting. Their handwriting showed all their individual personalities. Lance's handwriting is smooth, like it's written from an expensive fountain pen. And I see Yunho trying hard to copy Lance's cursive handwriting. Oh, cute. Taste flows so naturally that I want to make into a font. And for red, I'll have to say that his grammar's weak since he lived abroad.
다들 주소지가 없구나. 그리고 보호자의 동의도 필요한데 부모님과 통화는
Okay, so he does talk about this. I forgot how they handled this though, but he does talk about the fact that they need they need documentation. You all don't have you all don't have addresses, and you also need a legal guardian's permission. Can you call them? A legal guardian? We totally missed that. Yep. Our age dictates that we still need a supervisor for everything. What do we do? I can't have my parents be their guardians.
아마도 지금 시차 때문에 통화가 어려우실 거라 생각합니다.
They are not likely reachable due to the time difference.
제가 나중에 연락을 드린 후 동의서를 팩스로
Okay, so that's how they did it. Okay, so they just delayed it. So hey, we'll get back to you on that. We'll just get back to you on that. I'll contact them later I'll contact them later on and ask them to fax permission forms. Thanks to Lance's quick response, we avoided the immediate trouble. Thanks, Lance. I secretly put my thumbs up when I caught his eye. No need to ignore me so completely.
그래 알겠다. 부모님 동의가 꼭 필요하니 그렇게 해주리. 여기 아카데미 연락처와 팩스 번호를 적어주마.
Okay, alright. Parents' permission is absolutely necessary, so that will be good. Here, I'll give you the contact and fax number of the academy.
고맙습니다.
Thank you.
그럼 오늘은 아쉽지만 이대로 집으로 돌아가야겠구나.
So I'm afraid that you all will just have to go back home today. Really? That's such a relief. A shame. Such a shame. Guys, let's go. Get up, up.
있잖아. 우리 정말로 여길 다니게 되는 거야? 우와, 나 막 떨려. 앞으로 너랑 같이 이곳에서 엄청난 모험을 하게 되는 거야?
Look, are we really gonna go here? Wow, I'm like nervous. Am I going to be in this great adventure with you here?
이대로 우리가 아카데미를 다녀도 괜찮을까요? 마스터가 얌전히 있으라고 한 지 얼마 되지도 않았는데 일이 이렇게...
Is it really okay if we go to this academy? It hasn't been long since Master told us to stay put, but now...
그러게 상황이 이렇게 되었으니 이제 와서 되돌리기는 어렵겠어. 일단 최악의 상황을 대비해놔야겠어.
I know. Well, since it happened, it'll be tough to turn it around. We should start preparing for the worst.
지금보다 더한 상황이 있을까요? 전 지금도 충분히 최악이라고 생각합니다. 저 무식한 녀석과 함께
Excuse me? Humans are wonderful.
생각만 해도 머리가 아파지는군요.
Could there be anything worse than this? I think this is horrible enough. I cannot believe I'll have to be around humans with that dumb idiot. My head hurts merely from thinking about it. Ugh, my head hurts too. Thankfully, since it's early morning, no one's passing by the principal's office. I should first send them back. They'll stand out more now since they're all together. They have to go home before weird rumors start to spread. Especially the moment Soy sees them. It'll be hell. You guys go home first. I'll be there as soon as school ends. Don't get distracted and go straight home, okay?
벌써 가야 해? 에이, 처럼 여기까지
Hey.
조금 더 구경하다 가면 안 돼? 그러지 말고.
What? Now? Nah, I'm already here. Can we just look around a bit more? Don't be like that.
마스터, 저희는 이만 돌아갈게요. 저희 걱정은 하지 마세요.
Master, we'll head back now. Don't worry about us. Thanks, Yeonho. Take care of the kids.
알았어. 걱정하지 말고. 이따 보자.
Alright, don't worry. See you later.
어서 가는 것이 좋겠습니다. 사람들이 오기 시작했어요.
We should go now. I see people coming. I hear whispering from afar. Oh yeah, they don't have a car. I forgot about that. They ain't got a car. We should hurry. Oh, but there's one problem. What? What problem?
여기서 집까지 어떻게 가지?
How are we going to get back home? Oh, we shared the cab and the principal's car on the way here. Okay, no other choice. Have to send them back by cab. My allowance. I have to survive on ramen for a while. When the never-ending classes finally finished, I went back home as fast as I could. We barely ate dinner, and now we're in the living room, all in a crisis meeting.
한 번만 더 한숨을 쉬면 46번째야.
If you sigh one more time, this will be your 46th. No matter how much I think, nothing comes up. The principal gave us 4 days for the boys to handle the permission forms. They need to find a guardian in 4 days. The legal guardian ain't just gonna fall from the sky. Hasn't been a single day since I found out my dolls came to life. Before I even got my thoughts on that. A bigger crisis happened. About the boys turning human. I think about that after we saw the matriculation problem. Right now, it's more important to figure out the entrance process.
한숨을 쉬면 행복이 도망가 버릴 거예요.
If you sigh, happiness will run away. What?
예전에 마스터가 우리를 보면서 알려준 말이에요. 한숨을 쉬면 행복이 도망가니까.
Oh, did
기운내서
she say that
웃겠다고
to you?
했어요.
Before, Master told us and said that if you sigh, happiness will run away. You said if you sigh, happiness will run away. So try to smile. Did I really say that? You don't seem to really remember everything about me.
행복이 도망가면 안 되지. 자, 나를 따라해. 도망가려는 녀석을 붙잡는 거야.
Red is so cute. Happiness can't run away. Follow me, everyone. We'll catch that runaway. Whoop! Red's cheeks blow up as much as they can and quickly shrivel back as they were. I smirk at him for being foolish.
이제야 웃네.
Now you smile. What?
아까부터 계속 심각한 얼굴만 하고 있잖아 너. 집에 돌아오고 나서 한 번도 웃지 않았어.
You were so serious just until now. Didn't smile even for once after you came home. I didn't? I must have bothered them without knowing.
보호자를 찾을 수 없다면 일단 우리는 이 집을 나갈게.
If we can't,
계속 여기 있으면 네가 곤란해지니까 말이야.
if we can't find a guardian, we'll have to leave this house, since we'll make things difficult for you if we stay.
우선 몸을 숨기고 나중에 상황이 진정되면 저녁에 다시 만나기로 하죠.
Alright. We'll hide ourselves and come back later when things have improved.
마스터와 떨어져 있어야 하나요?
We can't be with Master. As soon as he hits you with the paw, Yonho's face falls.
이렇게 귀여운 얼굴에 주름이라니
That's good.
어울리지 않아 마이건. 걱정하지 마. 내가 있을 테니까 말이야.
I felt bad to see him like that. Okay. Wrinkles don't suit that cute face of yours, my honey. Don't worry. I'll be here for you. What?
난 학생이 아니니까 이 집에 남아도 상관없잖아. 저 칙칙한 녀석들은 내보내고 나와 이 집에서 오붓하게 둘만
You wish. You wish. I'm not a student, so I can stay in this house. Let's get those dull boys out of here and let's have a wonderful life just for the two of us. You. Ouch! Lance pinches Yuri's arms as they were about to go around my shoulders.
물론 당신도 함께 나갈 겁니다. 이 이상 일을 크게 만들지 마십시오. 이렇게 된 것도 어찌 보면 당신 때문이니까요.
You will leave this house well, of course. Don't make things worse. It's almost because of you that things ended up like this.
나 때문이라니? 무슨 소린지 모르겠군. 그리고 나 말고도 다들 이 집에 있고 싶잖아. 오너와 함께 살고 싶으니까 말이야.
Because of me? I have no idea what you're talking about. And I'm not the only one who wants to stay here. I want to live with my owner.
상황이 어떻고 저떻고 내 알 바 아니야. 난 이 녀석이랑 같이 지낼 거야. 불만이 있어도 안 들을 거야.
It's none of my business what the situation's like. I'm going to stay with this fellow here. I won't listen to anything otherwise. Everyone becomes silent at Yuri's words.
아이, 뭐가 이리 복잡해? 보호자든 뭐든 까짓 거 없으면 만들면 되잖아. 나도 여기서 나가기 싫다고.
Darn! Why is everything so complicated? Guardian Schmardian. Just make one. I don't want to leave. There's so many things I want to do. Hey, I'm staying here too. Whatever.
사실 저도 그래요. 인형일 때도 마스터와 떨어져 본 적이 없는데.
I feel the same way too. I'd never been apart from Master even when I was a doll.
그렇게 무작정 우긴다고 될 일이 아닙니다.
Being stubborn will not solve anything.
자, 다들 감정적으로 나오지 말고 침착해. 모두의 마음은 알았어. 사실 나도 이 집에서 나가고 싶지 않아.
Now, don't get emotional, people. Calm down. We now know how we feel. I don't want to leave this house either.
유리의 말이 맞아. 그녀는 우리의 오너니까 우리들이 주인 옆에 있고 싶어하는 건 당연한 거지. 문제는 지금 그러기 위해서는 보호자가 필요하다는 말인데.
Yuri's right. She's our owner, and it's natural we want to be by our owner's side. The problem is that in order to do so, we need a guardian. We're back at square one. Should I call my parents? No. If I call them, they'll be flabbergasted and immediately take a flight back to Korea. And besides, even if they do help, it'll just be a proxy and not a legal guardian. Yano blushes and points at his growling stomach.
네가 오면 함께 먹을 거라고 하면서 연호가 아무것도 먹지 않고 기다렸어.
Yano didn't eat anything, saying that he'll eat with you when you came home.
갑자기 나도 배가 고파지는 것 같다. 자, 일단 뭐 좀 먹고 계속하자.
I think I'm suddenly getting hungry. Now, why don't we first eat something and then think?
그래. 금강산도 식후경이라고. 일단 먹자. 맛있는 걸 먹고 나면 뭔가 좋은 방법이 떠오를지도 모르잖아. 그러니까 힘내.
Yeah, in any situation, eating comes first. We might think of something if our bellies are full, so fight on. Red cheerfully pats me on the back.
결국 밥부터 먹는 걸로 정해진 건가? 좋아. 모처럼 사람의 몸이 되었으니 맛있는 식사를 마음껏 즐기는 것도 좋지.
So we're going to eat something first? Good. Not that we're humans who can fully enjoy a delicious meal.
차려놓은 걸 먹을 생각부터 하기 이전에 도울 생각 좀 하십시오.
Please think of lending a hand before you eat what's been laid out for you.
내가 사내 녀석들과 함께하는 식사에 그런 수고를 할 이유가 없잖아. 물론 마이건이 하나만
I don't need to go through all that trouble just for eating with dudes. Of course, if it's a meal just for my honey, then things will be different.
테이, 마스터. 저도 같이 해요.
Oh, Tay, Master, I'll help. Oh, thanks, Yunho. I set the table with Yunho. Red makes a racket beside me, but he's not much of a help.
배고픈데 언제 다 되려나. 아까부터 맛있는 냄새만 솔솔 풍기고 말이야. 이건 완전 고문이야.
I'm so hungry. When's everything getting ready? I smell something delicious, you know. This is torture. Wait a bit, Mo. It's almost done. Oh, Red, right. Can I ask you a question?
당연하지. 너라면 하나가 아니라 10개를 해도 돼. 뭔데?
Of course. You can ask 10 questions if you like. What is it? This was the chance to ask him something I've been wondering about. Your clothes. Where did you guys get the clothes you're wearing right now? Red was wearing the Justice Warrior suit, the default outfit for Red when Grubby Doll announced him. And it wasn't just Red. All the others were also wearing their default outfit.
이거?
Oh, this? Red pulled out his own clothes.
나도 그 이유를 몰라.
I don't know. You don't know?
사람의 몸으로 눈을 뜰 때부터 이 옷을 입고 있었어.
I was wearing this when I woke up and found myself a human.
어디서 난 건지는 모르지만 상관없어. 난 이 옷이 제일 편해. 나에게 맞춰서 만든 옷이라는 느낌이 들거든.
Well, obviously. I don't know where it's from, but I don't care. It's the most comfortable for me. It feels like it's tailored just for me. Red strokes his own outfit.
아마도 우리가 출시되었던 그 당시 그 모습 그대로 인간이 된 게 아닐까 합니다.
I assume that we become humans looking like when we were first released. Lance, who was coming in from the living room, cut into a conversation. So with this too, they have no clue on what happened. Then those clothes, can you take them off and change?
물론입니다. 지금 우리는 사람이니까요.
Of course. We are indeed humans now.
왜? 사람이 된 우리들하고 인형놀이 하고 싶어?
He was always saying something.
마이건이가 입히고 벗겨준다면 얼마든지
Why? Do you want to play doll with our human bodies? Be my guest. If my honey dresses and undresses me, I'll do any. Whoa! Lance picked up a sharp fork. His expression was fiercer than the blade. Yuri avoided his eyes.
그뿐만 아니라 레드는 정말로
He's always
정의의
doing
용사,
something.
유리는 드러머의 능력을 갖고 있어요.
It's not only that. Red is really a warrior of justice, and Yuri can really play the drums. We all actually have the talents and characteristics that were assigned to us. Isn't that amazing? Really? You can play the drums?
물론이지. 이 집에 드럼이 없다는 점이 아쉽군. 너에게 멋진 모습을 보여줄 기회인데 말이야.
Of course. Shame there isn't a drum set in this house. It could have been my chance to shine. The pretend setups for playing the dolls have become reality. Amazing. How about you? What can Yunho and Lance do?
란스는 보다시피 머리가 아주 좋고요. 전 딱히 할 수 있는 게
No, don't say that. You're pretty sure you could do something. Huh? As you can see, Lance is really smart. And me, I, can't really do anything. Yunho slurred. What?
연호는 친절하고 다정하잖아. 그건 우리들이 가진 능력 중에 가장 훌륭한 능력이야.
Yunho is kind and sweet. That's the best talent out of all of us. Yunho turned towards the table holding a huge pot with a finished meal. Oh, I see. Right, Yunho. You've helped me so much already. You helped me so much already. You have a great gift.
마스터.
오래 기다렸지? 자, 됐어. 앉아.
Everyone hungry? Alright, all's done. Sit.
아싸!
Yes!
맛있겠네요. 마스터도 어서 오세요.
It looks good. Hurry, Master. Okay. Like in the morning, it felt strange to see the busy dinner table. I skipped the line again. This house used to be so quiet until just until yesterday. This isn't bad. I'm actually quite happy. So I began my second meal with the boys. We had another meeting after filling up our stomachs, but no solution came up.
벌써 이렇게 된 건가? 밤이 늦었어. 내일도 있으니까 오늘은 여기까지만 하자.
Look at the time. It's late. We'll have to stop since we have tomorrow.
이 이상 계속해봤자 시간 낭비겠군요. 찬성입니다.
It would be a waste of time to continue, I agree.
내일은 좋은 생각이 떠올랐으면 좋겠어요. 자면서도 열심히 생각할게요. 마스터와 떨어지기는 싫으니까요.
I hope we think of something tomorrow. I'll think while I sleep. I don't want to be apart from Master.
이런 다들 당장이라도 쓰러져 잘 기세네. 자, 그럼 잠자리는 어떻게 하지?
Oh no, everyone's about to crash. Okay then, how are we going to sleep?
고민할 게 뭐 있어? 나와 마이 건이랑 같은 침대에 쓰면 되고. 나머진 대충 알아서 자.
You will never stop. Do we need to discuss it? She and I could use the same bed, and the rest just sleep wherever. Yano tried to hug me from behind with his butcher face. Yuri! A cushion from the sofa flew towards Yuri.
란스, 너 임마!
Lance, you! Oops.
그 쿠션을 베개로 쓰시라고 던졌습니다. 졸린 게 아니라면 그런 헛소리를 할 리가 없으니까요.
I threw that cushion at you so you can use it as a pillow. If you're not sleepy, there is no reason to say such nonsensical things.
뭐? 야, 너 그렇다고 이 아름다운 얼굴에 쿠션을 던져? 마이 허니만 아니었으면 넌 죽었어. 오늘만 참아주마.
What? Hey, you. Still, how dare you throw a cushion at this beautiful face? For my honey, I would have killed you. Be merciful just this once.
그렇군요. 매번 쿠션이 준비되어 있다는 보장도 없으니까 다음번엔 다른 걸 준비하도록 하죠.
Okay. There's no assurance that there will be a cushion ready every time, so I'll make sure to have something prepared.
뭐? 야, 임마!
What, you little!
마스터, 우리는 거실에서 잘게요. 마스터는 마스터 방에 가서 쉬세요.
Master, we'll sleep in the living room. Master, you go rest in your room. Yano tried to keep things together. For some reason, I just randomly skip lines for some reason. What? I don't want to. I want to sleep in a comfy bed. I want to sleep with her. Ow! This time, a wooden doll from the reception table flew at his way. That wood must be pretty hard. Ouch. Everyone stop. You're all my dear dolls. I can't let you guys sleep on the cold living room floor. Over there's a room my grandpa used to use. That bed is big, so I think two people might be able to lie there. Of course, you have to shake the dust off the sheets since they haven't been used in a while. And the room next to it is a library. There are a lot of books, but there'll be room for two people. And it happens there's a sofa bed Dad had bought before, so you can use that. And one person can. I turn my gaze towards the sofa. It's definitely big for sitting, but a bit small for one adult man to lie down.
내가 소파에서 잘게. 모두 침대에서 자.
I'll go sleep on the. I'll sleep on the couch. Everyone sleep on the bed.
아니에요. 제가 잘게요.
No, I'll sleep on it. Yeah, no.
여기서 제가 몸이 제일 작잖아요. 그러니까 저 소파에 누울 수 있는 건 저뿐일 거예요.
I have the smallest figure here, so I'm probably the only one who could fit on the sofa. But still.
괜찮아요. 저는 저 소파 좋아해요. 마스터가 가끔 절 데리고 이것저것 이야기를 해주던 곳이니까요.
No, he loves everything that she does. I'm fine. I like sofas. It's where Master took me to tell me stories. Every evening I spent alone, I used to sit on the couch and talk to the dolls since watching TV. Yano, I'm sorry and thanks.
에이, 마스터가 뭐가 미안해요. 그리고 오히려 고마운 건 제 쪽인걸요.
No, nothing to be sorry about. It's me you should be thankful.
그럼 꼬맹이
Well, it looks like the kiddo knows where he's sleeping. What about us?
난 저 은발머리 녀석이랑 같이 쓰고 싶지 않아. 결사 반대야.
I don't want to share a bed with that silverhead. Absolutely not.
같은 생각을 하다니 놀랍군요. 항상 멍청한 소리만 하다가 이제야 쓸만한 이야기를 하는 것 같군요.
It is surprising how we were thinking the same thing. Finally, after being so stupid that you're now talking some sense.
뭐? 너 이 자식 아까부터 보자 보자니까.
What? I've been holding back enough. Wait, no violence.
진정들 하시고. 한동안은 한 방을 쓸 룸메이트인데 그냥 정하면 재미없지. 그래, 이렇게 하자.
I mean, I feel like it's just perfect to have Tay and Lance be together and Yuri and Red to be together. Since those two combinations haven't really had bad interactions, right? Like Lance and Tay have been, I don't think they really talk to each other that much. And Yuri and Red, like Red doesn't seem to have a problem with Yuri. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Whoa, calm down. It's not fun to just randomly choose roommates. Yes, this is what we'll do. Tay brought chopsticks from the kitchen.
자, 마음에 드는 젓가락을 뽑아. 비슷하게 생겨서 네 개가 다 같은 젓가락으로 보이지만 사실 이건 두 쌍의 젓가락이거든.
Now, choose the chopstick that you want. They all look pretty much the same, but these are actually two sets of chopsticks.
손잡이에 있는 무늬가 다른 거 보이지? 이걸 뽑아서 같은 쌍이 나오는 사람들끼리 한 방을 쓰는 거야. 어때?
You see the different patterns on top? We each choose, and the one with and the pair share the same room. Alright?
결과를 예측할 수 없다는 점이 마음에 드는데 스릴 있어.
I like that it's unpredictable. Quite the thrill.
하지만 그랬다가 저 녀석이 나오면 어떡해?
But what if I get him?
저도 싫습니다.
I'm also not fond of this idea.
그럼 이대로 계속 시간만 보낼 거야? 봐, 너희 때문에 잠도 못 자고 난처해하고 있잖아.
That we're just going to waste time like this. Look, she can't even sleep because of you guys. They shut my back. Lance and Red both stare at me. Huh? Oh, look. You know, they give in, and I feel bad for him if we just keep on fighting like this. I'm getting a bit sleepy.
자, 그럼 모두 찬성한 거지? 그럼 다 같이 한 번에 뽑는 거다. 하나, 둘, 셋.
So, all agreed? So, everyone all at once, alright? 1, 2, 3. After I wrote my diary, I plopped down on my bed. So many things happened today, I'm so confused. Right then I hear Red Bigfoot outside. I also hear Lance nagging at him. But seeing them keep their voices down, they must have thought of me. They just had to pick the same one. Roommates were instantly set, and the worst pair, Lance and Red and Yuri and Tay, each had to share rooms. Red clutched his head as soon as he chose a chopstick. No need to add that Lance looked grim as well. Tay saw that kind smile as Yuri quickly went into the room, saying he needed sleep.
이건 무효야 무효. 다시 해.
This isn't right! It's invalid! Again!
결과에 승복하는 것이 도리지만 이번엔 저도 무효라고 우기고 싶네요.
It would be right to succumb to the result. But this time I would like to argue that it's invalid.
사내 대장부가 한 입으로 두말하면 안 되지. 벌써 정한 거니까 불만 있어도 참아.
A man doesn't give his word and not deliver. It's already said, so keep your complaints to yourself.
하지만
But
너네 아까 내가 한 말 있었어? 자꾸 이렇게 우길수록 오너가 더 피곤해져.
did you guys forget what I said? The more you argue, the sleepier she's going to get.
방을 정해야 자러 들어갈 텐데 이 상태로 밤을 새려고?
She will be able to go to bed after you've decided on your rooms. What? You want to stay up all night?
알았다고. 치사하게 그 녀석을 내세우고 말이야. 자면 되잖아 자면.
Alright, fine. Shame on you for using her as an excuse. Fine, I'll go to sleep.
코끼리 물에 들어가도 정신만 차리면 산다. 정과의 별칭 난 지지 않아.
You can survive an elephant slayer if you just get yourself together. Sleeping with the enemy. I I ain't afraid. I can handle this. Go me! There were several things I wanted to point out, but just stood quiet.
사람이 되자마자 악몽에 시달리게 생겼군요.
I presume I'll be having nightmares from the first night I turned human. His oddly disheartened look seems cute. Of course, he'd glare at me if I tell him
자,
this.
그럼 각자의 방으로 가자. 모두 좋은 꿈 꿔.
Well, now, alright, everyone go to the rooms. Sweet dreams, guys. Anyways, what am I gonna do? I thought about this all day, but didn't come up with anything. We're in trouble. Time's running out fast. I really hope I think up of something tomorrow. D.O. God has abandoned us. We've come to this day without any particular solution. Let me see. Can we check the diary now? Yes, we can. So we do have diary entries. So this is a very important feature of the game, the diary entries. So it says September. Is it September? Yes. September 26, 2013. We have to hand in the consent forms by tomorrow. I still can't think up of anything. What's gonna happen to me? I can only come up with excuses right now. Grandpa, help me. Ugh. So yeah, so throughout the routes, she will write diary entries and she'll fill them up, and they become a plot device as we go through the story through different routes. So yeah. I think that the point where I want to stop, I think the prologue will be ending soon. So I think the prologue should end after on this day, right? So I'm gonna keep going until then. I think the theme song should be playing. I was trying to get to the theme song because I really like the theme song and I wanted to show you all. Every day we discuss what we do, but we were always just caught in a vicious cycle. I feel bad, but should I just let them out and tell whatever to the principal? Or just say they came from outer space like Red said?
헤어스타일이 마음에 안 들면 미용실을 가. 아니면 새로운 스타일에 대한 연구라도 하는 거야?
You don't like your hair, just go to the salon. Or are you looking for a new look? See me tear my hair out, so I seemed to feel sorry and came to talk to me. Do you need a legal guardian to go to the salon nowadays? What? Nothing, just talking to myself.
며칠 좀 이상하다 싶긴 했는데. 신비야, 아무래도 얘가
You did seem a bit off for the last couple of days. Shinbi, I think she's used up all her life energy.
아 맞다. 너 들었어? 이번에 음악 선생님이 출석.
Okay, I'm also excited for this too. I'm excited for this. I remember what's gonna happen now. All right. Did you hear? Our music teacher is going on maternity leave. So I stopped moving and chatted on.
임시 음악 선생님이 오시는데 글쎄 남자 선생님이래. 그것도 파릇파릇하게 젊은 미혼의 남자래.
Very curious indeed. A substitute teacher's coming soon, and apparently it's a he. And more, a young single man. I wondered about this when Mr. Eugene came, but where does Zoe get all this information? How does she know someone in the academy? I wonder if it's okay for a student to know everything going on within the academy.
내게 두 번째 기회가 온 것 같아. 좋아. 예전과 같은 일은 다시 일어나지 않게 하겠어.
I think this is my second chance. Nice. I'll make sure history doesn't repeat itself. That history is probably that one. Anyways, so I have more important things to think about right now. The biggest crisis of my life is right in front of my eyes.
뭐지? 이름도 들었는데 기억이 안 나는데. 어떤 이름이었나? 신비야, 기억나?
What was he called? I heard his name, but I can't remember. It was a pretty name. Shimmy, do you remember? Uh-oh. Where have we heard that name before? Yuri! What a nice name. Wait. What did you just say?
아 맞아, 유리. 남자 선생님이
Right, Yuri. It's a guy and he's called Yuri. Doesn't he just feel like a hottie already? Yuri. Yuri? So what did you just say?
뭐야, 너 엎드려서 안 듣는 것 같더니 말이야. 너도 관심이 생기나 보구나?
What? I thought you weren't listening. What? I thought you weren't listening. I see. You're interested too, aren't you? Wait. Oh, wait. No. What? I thought you weren't listening. I see. You're interested too, aren't you? So what did you just say? What?
갑자기 왜 이래? 좋아, 기분이다. 특급 정보지만 특별히 말해주지.
What's got into you? Alright, my gift. It's top secret, but I'll tell you.
이번 음악 선생님은 해외에서 공부하신 분으로
Study abroad?
드럼도 좀 치셨대.
Play drums?
있던데?
Name Yuri? The music teacher apparently studied abroad and even played the drums when he was young. I even heard he was in a band.
이제 연주하는 모습 한번 볼 수 있지 않을까? 너무 기대된다.
We might even get to see him play. Ah, so exciting. Band, drums, and especially that name Yuri naturally reminded me of someone. No way, this can't be. At the sudden roll shaking in the school, all the kids in the class jumped towards the window at once. What?
뭐야? 무슨 일이야? 밖에 뭐 있나?
What is this? What happened? What's outside? An impulsive black sedan entered the playground. The car door soon opened and a familiar face wearing a suit and sunglasses got off. That's... Oh my god! It's Yui! Oops. I heard it clasp my mouth. Luckily, no one seemed to have heard me amidst the roll. I should really be careful. But that only lasted for a second. Soon, when I saw the faces getting off in the backseat, I screamed. Yes! One of my favorite CGs. Oh, gee! They all look so good. Look so pretty. It was Lance, Tay, Yunho, and Red. Just look at this. Look at Lance, though. Look at Lance. The way Lance has his head cocked up. Like, yes, like his head's cocked up high, proud and mighty. High and mighty and proud. With his hair, like, going back like that. You know? It's like such a proud sprite. Look at Yuri with his glasses and his suit. Okay, he look good. Okay, he looks professional. And look at them in their suits. He has like a tie that's half done. He has a completed bow tie, and he has no tie. I can't see Lance's though. Oh dear God. Why are they wearing a school uniform? There we go, yes! Yeah, there's some other characters I haven't met yet that we're gonna meet later on too. In my arms. Mysterious figures, feathers, the Ferris wheel, the crystalline Ferris wheel, mysterious figure again. Boom, 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 boom. Yes, I love the opening. It's so good. So this is the perfect time to stop. This is what I was waiting for. I wanted to end on that. So let's save. Yes, the opening is very classic, nostalgic. Um, yeah, I love it. You got little sneak peeks at the mystery behind the story. Um, and like, yeah. So did I save? Let me make sure I saved. I'm always paranoid. Okay, I saved. Okay, still the prologue, but it's okay. We're gonna stop right there.
수고하셨어요.
So yeah, that is the opening to Nameless, the one thing you must recall. It was a bit of a build up, but we got to know about the cast of characters that we could be romancing. We got to meet our friends. We got to meet some other figures, and now we get to see how like everything's been set up. Everything's been set up. We know how they was able to enter the school. I guess now I'm remembering. I guess Yuri's the guardian that they needed to enter the school. So everything's set up, ready for the story to take off from here. So yeah, it was nice getting to see everyone and seeing the lovely faces again, and I'm excited to re-enjoy. I don't even know the word, but to enjoy the mystery again, enjoy the fun and sad stuff. There's some sad stuff in this game. Some really emotional stuff that happens that it made me think about like wow, it made me think about my own toys and dolls. I didn't have any at the time I watched this. I didn't have any more from my childhood at the time I watched this, but I thought about it like, I wonder how they felt. The way I treated them. Did I treat them good? Did I treat them nicely? I must guess they feel terrible that I gave them away. But yeah, I guess now thinking about it's kind of like Toy Story. Toy Story is about. It's not about toys that come to life. They're still toys, but they're just animated. But I guess imagine if like, I guess Pinocchio. I guess Pinocchio comes to life. I don't know, like a Pinocchio is I guess like a mixture of Toy Story and Pinocchio and well the Ultimate game. Yeah. So Yunho and Tae were previously owned, and Yuri, Lance, and what's his name, Red, were new. So yeah, that's gonna affect their storylines as well. So yeah, but I won't say too much. I won't say too much after that. So I'm glad you enjoyed it. On Friday, I will be playing Our Life Begins It Always Again, and we'll be going on to step 3, which is young adulthood, and I'm excited to see. And also later that day, I'll also be doing a collab with someone. My first collab, I should be, by the way. I need to follow up on that. But yeah, I should be doing a collab with someone to play Goose Goose Duck, and I've never played Goose Duck before. So I'll be doing my first collab with people. Hopefully, I'll be able to stream that and enjoy the mayhem with other people. So yeah, I'm gonna do Our Life like around 5 o'clock, and probably do 2 hours of that, and then probably take an hour break at sometime after 7, and then around 8 o'clock is when the collab's gonna be starting, and then we'll be playing Goose Goose Duck for however long that is. So it'll be 2 streams on Friday, which is nice. So yeah, and then Sunday is the Forest of Drizzle and Rain again, and then it goes back to Monday. So yeah, I hope y'all will be looking forward to that, and yeah, I'll see y'all very soon. Is there anything else I want to say before I leave? No, that's it. But yeah, I hope you have a good night. Um, I don't know if you've eaten dinner yet, since you said you just woke up from a nap when I started streaming. So I hope you have a good meal and have a good night. Thank you so much for being here with me. Okay. Bye.